Okay, guys. All right. Hello. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hello. Hi, everybody. Freaking Will in Shadows Rupture. What are you reacting to today? I mean, I had some videos that I had kind of lined up on here. Freaking P-Oven, how's it going? Hello. Sorry, I was making my coffee in my little Starbucks cup. Yeah, boy. Then I had like a granola bar. To the bacteria in my mouth drinking vitamins. Josiah, what are you talking about? Also, hi, Crimson, how you doing? Hello. Faust, how are you? How is everybody doing today? Hello. Limbus is in maintenance, and I don't know you because of the April Fool's video you made. Oh, nice. They got the new one. So I don't know if I messed up or not with that whole Limbus thing. So basically, freaking Will, how are you, my guy? Hello, Will. Hope your day's been going well, dude. I went to go get my like Enkeflin from yesterday, I think it was yesterday. And then when I got on, a cutscene happened, and I'm like, what the hell? And then it was like something about kindergarten, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I'm like, oh shit, this is the event. I'm like, I don't want to start the event yet. So then I just like force closed out the application, and I'm not sure if that's gonna like get rid of all of it, or if it will just start me back over from the beginning again, because of how I force closed it. We're gonna find out tomorrow or Friday. Product placement everywhere. Yeah, maybe a little bit. You can reread it if I remember correctly. Something about this cannot be skipped. Maybe restart next time. I hope so. I forced closed it too. Did you? By the way, are you going to watch the 5-hour Library of Runa video? That'd be funny, bro. There's gotta be a shorter video. I refuse to believe that is the only video I can watch, is that super long one. Crazy I was once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. What are you talking about? 10-hour video when? I think you can watch the other stuff. I just haven't found another video that wasn't like 10 hours. So interesting stuff though. Let me see. You've never heard that meme about the rats, Anth? No. I'm old, you know. Went over my head, you know. Unk didn't quite catch that one, you know. Unk didn't quite catch it. But yeah, on Friday we'll be doing the Limbus. We'll do the Olympus event, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I am not dying to play video games, guys. Something is broken in my brain, dude. Something is broken in my brain, and I don't know what it is. Like, the thought of playing games today stressed me out. Crazy ones. Oh, it just repeats itself? Okay. Bro isn't in the vibe. I am not in the vibe. And then, like, when it comes to, like, stream games, too, that I'm like, unless everyone's, like, has already beaten said game or whatever, I feel like I have to play, like, brain rot games as a streamer. And I'm like, I'm good. I am so good right now on that. I did watch the Artemis 2 launch. It was pretty freaking cool. I'm glad nothing crazy happened. And it's wild how long it took us for like us to go back into there, you know? It's so wild how long it took for us to go back. Josiah! Happy April Fool's, Super Unk. Now time to refund it. Great. But thank you for the temporary 2. Happy April Fools. Is going to be one of those content creators playing random games on Steam. Dude, I'm getting to that point where I might just start playing random games on Steam. Because I just have nothing to like. There's tons of games. There are tons of games. There are tons of objectively good games out there as well. But nothing is tickling my fancy right now. And I just don't know why. I streamed it, but yeah, it was available on YouTube. Yeah, I was just watching it on YouTube. I didn't even know you were streaming it. I have school projects that I haven't been much progress on, mainly because the deadline is 30 days away. Yeah, when the deadlines are like super far away like that, it makes it hard to be like, oh, you know what, this is an urgent thing, I have to get around to it. Like I get it. Oh, do I get it on a spiritual level? You go back to Umusume for a late April Fool's thing? No. I put the horses down. Like, not, I didn't kill them, but like I put the game down. There it is. Gotta refine. Oh, okay. Why we didn't go back to the moon sooner? Wasn't it like all political? So like, I don't know. Also, how's work been? Been all right. Nothing to complain about too much. There was some dude who freaking, they mailed him the wrong phone. And he just straight up just refused to leave the store until he got another phone. Like, straight up just was like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm not leaving until I get another fucking phone. And I'm like, can you do that? I mean, I guess so. Like, it's not a rule that you, I don't know. That was like some squatter rights type shit. I'm like, can we just kick him out? Like, does he just live here now? It was weird. Like, he ordered a phone online, the wrong one came in. He had to do like the whole refund, you know, thing the correct way, which is through like the way he got it. Adult, by the way. This dude was like in his like 40s, 50s, just like, I'm not fucking late. I was just like, holy shit. And again, it was because the color of the phone was wrong, and he was just tweaking about it. And I'm like, hey, you know, we all got our hills we're gonna die on, you know? We all got those hills. I get it. Everyone is a hater until they see their daughter they cared for win the race and get to the center of the stage. Oh yeah, that's why I played for so long, you know? I was playing with Mihoyo Bourbon! And then once I saw that horse win, and we did all that fun, you know, the journey together, it felt good. Gotta respect the hustle. He doesn't know he can stay there until he is asked to leave. It's private property. And once asked to leave, then he crosses the trespassing territory. Yeah, it's a big enough company, so I'm sure we could just kick him out. But like, he popped a squat there for a hot minute though, so I was like, damn, he definitely might just live here now. So there it is. Just the wrong color, or totally wrong phone. No, wrong color. Just straight up wrong color. You know, that was it. Phone was the same phone, everything was the same storage. It was just the color did him in. What's going on, Xander? How you doing? But yeah, guys, gaming right now is just, it's not like, I got stressed out thinking about what I was gonna stream for a game tonight, and I was like, all right, either I come up with something and not be happy about it, cancel stream, or just do something that's not gaming tonight and just kind of hang out. Those are my 3 options. Didn't want to cancel stream because I definitely canceled on Monday. And the more I looked at my Steam library, I was like, bruh, I would rather chew on glass than play a game right now. So I was like, all right, fuck it. We can just like moist critical this bitch and then just like hang out and then just like talk about life and stuff and just watch some videos and then just call it from there. I don't know why. I don't know. And the spring sale is over. You know, I probably should have checked that spring sale out. Damn, even marathon, man. Damn, even marathon. I've been playing marathon like off stream with Maine. It's been good. Stressful at times, but good. And I've got my own things with marathon where like, I still love the game. I am down to do some runs. I'm down to see what we can get. I'm down for the good times. It's like my current Fortnite where if I'm playing with the boys and they're like, hey, what do you want to do? I'm like, yo, do some marathons. Let's get some runs in. You know, let's see what the fuck we can come up with. I'm down for that. But as far as like streaming, I feel like marathon's not a stream game. Can't play without me. I mean, I'll definitely hit you up next time for sure. I see that you've been on the grind too, my guy. I see you have been on that freaking marathon grind. But yeah, I need a carry, so you know, I got you, bro. Manager asked him to leave. He refused. He could technically be arrested for trespassing. Well, I mean, he left. He left. He's not still there from like a couple days ago. So like, arguably, he did leave. I don't know how that whole thing played out, but yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of like, so I heard a story, guys. I heard a story. Also, Goblin, how you doing, my guy? How are you? How are you? Had to go back in the same building with elevator Karen and saw different people. They were all nice, even when helped me hold the door and press the button. Wait, Rupture, you had a good ending, brother? You had a good ending to that entire situation? That's crazy. I mean, I'm happy for you, but like, that's crazy. You actually, like, you got the good ending on that story. That's wild. Time to do reactions into Olympus. Dog, I swear to God, that's what I'm doing today. I didn't want to cancel stream. I don't want to play video games right now. I just want to vibe. I just want to yap. And then I'm just going to go to bed. And then go to work. Like, I just can't be bothered right now playing video games. At the very least, like even streaming is just harder. Streaming a game is just harder right now. And then I'm like, man, the games that I do love streaming are like those mind-numbing games that like, I think I was thinking about playing Digimon, and those games are super grind as the JRPG. I would grind my ass off playing that. That's not fun. Even when I was playing it, no one really gave too much of a shit about it. They're like, all right, cool, he's just playing Digimon. And it's a turn-based, I'm just going back and forth, just smacking things around with my Omnimon, my Agumon, you know, having a good old time. That's not a stream game. I was like, oh, I'll probably just more Final Fantasy, just because like I stopped after like 50 something hours, because the game is just such a fucking grind and it's so slow. I had to take a break from it. That's not a stream game. And I'm just like, man, is today's day and age, and this could be a YouTube video, is today's day and age for streaming video games is, in order to be a streamer, you've got to primarily, not always, before someone's like, well, I know a guy, but primarily, especially as a smaller creator without an established audience, do you mostly have to just play brain rot games to keep people entertained. The brain rot games can be fun. I'm not above it, don't get me wrong, but like, that's not all I want to do sometimes, you know? So it's just, I don't know. See the new April Fool's Day in Limbus Company. I accidentally went to go get my like enkephalin for the day to go like, you know, take it and then get off the game. And then it like went into a cutscene as soon as my game booted up, and it was something about kindergarten, and I was like, oh shit, this is the event. So I force closed the app and just turned it off, so I hope it's there when it comes back. But so no, I haven't done it yet. Yeah, different people. But still good ending though. Good ending. I think what people want is PNG tuber and VTubing. You know what's crazy, Faust? You know what's crazy, Faust? So I have a bunch of stuff on my watch like later that I'm gonna like watch with you guys. And on my watch later thing, I literally have, I don't know why this caught my eye. Why 90% of new VTubers fail? That caught my eye. I don't plan on being a VTuber, but sometimes I hear people say like, oh, be a VTuber and you'll just be successful because people just love the anime characters or whatever. I saw that and I was like, damn, that's crazy. I wonder why. Which means Faust is trying to tank my career, everybody. How about that, bro? Unless, Faust, you think that I'd be the 10%, but you know, whatever. New RDC video is funny as fuck. Oh my god, dude, it looked really fucking good, which is why I was like, yo, I gotta watch that too. Mortal Shell, I saw some stuff on here. There was a Limbus Company video that someone made that I wanted to watch as well. I also don't need that. But yeah, I think I got some bangers on here. I think we got some fun stuff to watch here. So yeah, I don't know. That's what the game plan is. That is what the game plan is. Every niche of VTuber is already filled in. It's hard to be unique anymore. Yeah, it is. When's the Fruit Love Island game adaptation? Yeah, so I I heard about it, but I didn't see it. Insane situation with that, by the way. Insane situation. And going back to the whole like every niche is filled, I would argue when it comes to streaming, every niche is filled. Every category's been, everything's been done. And if it hasn't been done, it's like on a Mr. Beast level where like you're probably not going to be able to do it. Put it on. I will. Loki, got to try watching Dwellin in your spare time. His editing is perfection. YouTube recommendations are wild. It recommended me a fan animation of JJK from a year ago. Dude, you're right that it is wild, and I get that. I just had a recommendation for Destiny 2 release trailer from like 11 years ago. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? I don't even play Destiny. I mean, I have forever ago, but like, why is it popping up now? That was so strange. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But what I am gonna start doing though, guys, because of Bungie. Yeah, it might be the marathon stuff. I've been watching some marathon videos. And then it's probably like, oh, you like marathon. Did you miss that 11-year-old video? Let me show you again real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna start making some YouTube videos. I think that's where my energy is gonna start going here in the near future. I'm gonna try some new stuff. Streaming is gonna be way more relaxed than it probably ever has been in the last 8 years of my career doing this. I just like hanging out with you guys. So if a game pops up, yeah, we'll fucking play it if I'm like feeling it. If not, I'm down to just chat and BS with you guys for a little bit. If Limbus stuff drops, I'll play some Limbus shit, you know? Obviously, like, at this point, it's funny too, because I play Limbus because I love Limbus. Like, my DMs with VOD every other day about something Limbus happening when I'm not even streaming is I just enjoy the game. So, whether people are here or not these days, fine. But I still enjoy Limbus. So I'll play that when some new stuff comes out for it. But I don't know. I think I'm just getting old, man. I think I'm getting old. YouTube never gets updated. Every update is just new YouTube stacked on old YouTube. Sometimes the old one kicks in and you see some cute cats from 2009. You know, 2009 is when I graduated high school, so I probably saw that video already. I like the review you did of Marathon. Thank you. Thank you. I was a little self-conscious about that video. I'm not gonna lie, Xander. But I enjoyed doing it. And when I posted it and I went back over it, I was like, oh, I could have did that better. I could have did that better. I could have edited that better. And I enjoyed that video. So moving forward, I'm going to try to post videos like that, Xander, and then just try to like build on it and make it better. I'm currently in the process, which I was doing before I went live today. I'm currently in the process of diet scripting up another YouTube video that I'm going to try to post at the end of this week. And I got destroyed by ChatGPT pretty much. And I put my video through ChatGPT and I was like, how can I make this better? And it was like, oh yeah, you're natural on camera, you know, it's fine. And I told it to be brutally honest. And it pretty much said, I don't know what it said like verbatim, but what stuck with me was it pretty much said that I don't have any actual takes. I play it too safe and I don't have an opinion. And I was like, let's uninstall the app. Fuck that. You know, I don't like you very much. So I was watching it back and I was like, fuck, they kind of right. They kind of right. I was trying to make everybody happy because I'm afraid to get my ass beat too heavily on the internet. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have an opinion on the internet. And I'm going to just stick to it, you know? I'm just going to do it. I get it. I get it. Be bold. You know what's crazy is like I don't want to say I'm a fence sitter. Like I can usually see both sides of the situation. I mean, you're a fence sitter. Okay, so I'm kind of a fence sitter, but like not in a way because I'm afraid of things. It's just that like I'm a very understanding kind of person, okay? And because of that, like I'm not just so narrow-minded, like, oh, it's either this or it's this, and if it's not this, then you're the bad guy. If you're not this, then you're the bad. Like it's just like the world's so gray. It's just not so black and white. Like I don't know, I get it. And with having so many videos posted online and a lot of them like being viral on TikTok, I have been called everything under the sun. I have been slandered. I have been shit on. I have had people just completely just dump on me. And for a while there, it's not as much these days now, but at the peak of it all, I was just getting shit on every single day for months upon months upon months. And at first it really fucked me up, but then now I got to a point where I can really handle it. And now that things have kind of like settled down, I'm like starting to ramp up my videos again. I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. Okay, there's like a little bit of apprehension knowing that if you're going in this direction, you could just walk into a wall. And I would rather not walk into the wall if I know I can avoid the wall, at least a little bit. So yeah, don't be afraid to say something bad. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody. I never have. That's my personality. I'm Superman, for crying out loud. Superman tries to be the nice guy, you know? I don't want to offend anybody. Getting canceled on the internet versus being based. That's a slippery slope though. You are one take away from being based versus getting canceled, you know? So if I say Faust is the best sinner, I think I'm based. And then when everyone starts shitting on me, I'm like, oh my God, am I getting canceled? I don't know. You just never know. I can feel so confident about it. No, just don't get my ass beat. Don't be mule headed, but stick to your principles. Yeah. I mean, it's personal. My things are like personal preferences. And then people are like, well, your preferences aren't my preferences and your opinion's stupid. And here's why you're an idiot. And then I'm like, okay, cool. But then again, I should be just thankful for the engagement, which I think I will be. I don't know. Reflex, how you doing, man? How are you? We're talking about how the internet can be mean sometimes. Superman can't make everyone happy. And guess what? He doesn't. Actually, he's got a lot of enemies. Well, Supes offend Lex. Everybody offends Lex. Everyone offends Lex. But, you know, people don't like Superman because he takes the law into his own hands and he's not an officer and he's an illegal immigrant, you know, because he's, you know, not from this planet even, you know, and it's stuff like that where you can hate Superman for a lot of reasons, but I still love him and I still base my life around it. But yeah, I just need to be more bold, more myself, and not be so afraid of. My intent is not to hurt people. Let's put it that way. My intent is never to hurt people. It is never to do some, because you know what's messed up is genuinely people will just go on the internet, which I know all of you know this, and just say controversial things just to freaking say them because they know they're going to get comments about people calling them a piece of shit. They're almost baiting people to call them a piece of shit. And then those videos go viral for all the wrong reasons. But like on TikTok, it's over a minute, so they're fucking getting paid. Oh my God. I see that shit and I'm like, yo, this is bait. This is absolute bait. But they're rolling in it because the views are crazy. But like, I don't want to be known as someone who just gets shit on because I'm baiting out the shit, you know? It's crazy. Hit him with the job application. Yeah, I'm like, yo, the unemployed are pissed today. You know, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to be that guy. You always piss someone off, just embrace it. Engagement bait. The engagement bait like makes me sad sometimes too. The opinions at the end of the day are opinions truly, and opinions that matter are those close to you. And even then, sometimes them efforts, whatever, words. That's TikTok comment section in a nutshell. Yeah, I mean, YouTube can get pretty. YouTube's not. I don't think YouTube comments are as bad as TikTok comments, but both are bad. See, I'm doing it again. That was a diet fence sit right there. I was like, well, YouTube content's gonna be good. I get both sides. I fucking get them. Like, YouTube is bad. So I have free to be like, yeah, TikTok's the worst. Everyone's just like, yeah, but what about this fucking platform? Like, I try to almost get ahead of it. You know, this is a growth thing. I'm glad we're talking about this, guys. I'm glad we're having a conversation because, like, it's happening in real time. It's happening in real time. It's funny to me how Lex Luthor got kryptonite cancer from having kryptonite on him too much. Not sure what Superman is from, but saw a post about it. Yeah, that did happen. That did fucking happen. And he got the kryptonite cancer purely out of hate. Just, he kept that thing on him, you know? And you know what's crazy though, is like he didn't keep it on him smartly. Because literally with the kryptonite, if it's put in like any kind of like lead container, the effects go away immediately, which is why Clark's like, oh, I'm fine once you put it like in a box or something like that. And then Batman had it on him, but he had it like in a lead vial or whatever, which means that means Lex was just raw dogging that rock everywhere he went. Crazy to me. Remember, if you like pancakes, you hate waffles. Fucking real and true, bro. Real and true. Lex got cancer, but Batman is just fine. Yeah, because I told you, Batman, he carried it in like an actual, like a proper container, which made him fine. Lex just was like, oh, here's a rock, jam it in my fucking pocket. If I could take a shower with it. Like, that dude was nuts. He probably was using freaking body wash, like kryptonite body wash or something every night. TikTok comments are trying to convince me Malfaust isn't the strongest unit in the game. It's all rage bait and slander. Bro, real and true. Don't let the propaganda get you, my guy. Don't let the propaganda get you. Malfaust is so freaking busted. They tried to nerf it, but everyone loved the bustedness of it all. They gave it so much backlash, they fucking put it back. I was like, fine. Fine, you can have it. Never know when Superman's gonna pop up, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I guess freaking so. All right. Let's watch a video real quick. You know what? And because we got some Limbus fans in here, let's watch Limbus Company expose the entire gacha industry. That one caught my eye. Okay, just be glad Twitch don't have comments on VODs. I won't put it past them if they end up doing something like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me see here. Rock is absolutely toxic for aliens. There's no way it'll hurt a normal man. And for someone who's so smart with a massively high IQ, crazy he let that go, you know. Used to hate chicken and waffles. Tried it once with some barbecue chicken I made. I genuinely shed a tear. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you got out of your comfort zone and tried something new. I'm glad you did that, you know? Like you did that. Let me do this. Whatever, we'll put it like right here. Okay. So you used to be able to chat in a VOD. Well, I mean, wait, I've never done it. I think you could have. I never did it. I never did it. Where Twitch banned someone for mixing up Twitch and YouTube chat. Yeah, someone did. Yeah, so I mean, but then they went back on it, and then they were like, "You can have whatever chat you want to mixed up." Now, like they just, which is goofy. Ironic for Anthe to sing Malfaust praises because you haven't even used her at her full potential yet, and she's still great. Think about that. Yeah. Do the RDC one first, and talk about DC. I mean, I guess we could technically. It's only 6 minutes. Yeah, we can do that. All right, let's watch this.
As the face of.
All right, we're gonna watch this RDC video. Let me see here. The real reason Marvel and DC can never make a movie together. Well, with the freaking Spirit Halloween costume on, I'm already ready for this guy. Let's see what we got here.
As the face of Marvel, it is both my honor and privilege to inform you guys that for the first time in history, both Marvel and DC have put their differences aside to achieve a common goal: a hit movie. Anybody got any bright ideas?
I think we just need to coordinate our attacks. Focus on one enemy at a time.
Sounds good.
That shit's not gonna work.
Huh?
Because I
Come on, back.
work alone.
All right, bro.
I ain't gonna be Thanos, Darkseid, and Dr. Doom by yourself, Batman.
Prep time. Cap.
Nigga, you can't prep for people that's already here, Batman.
No, you can't prep for them and they already here. I stay prepped for everything. Actually, I started prepping the second y'all dropped Endgame because I knew y'all were gonna fall off and call us. Did I not say that?
Yes, you did, but like, come on, we gotta work with them right now. This is like a
Work with them.
yeah, it's a serious.
First of all, Loki, Batman would step up like that and be like, "Yo, I've been ready." Oh, God, they did it again. Crazy. And also, I have.
I knew you would say that.
I'm just saying. Oh!
I have. What the? What the?
What? Get your stupid ass up. Get up. Are you serious? Getting dropped by a placebo effect? That's why I work alone.
Not the kryptonite bait, bro. The kryptonite bait is crazy. You are preying on this person's PTSD and you go and drop a rock like that. I'm actually dead.
And stay prepped.
Yeah. Man, so you telling me prep for all three of them?
Yes, Reed. I'm telling you, I stay prepped for everything. So I thought about the situation. If Marvel calls DC, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, I know. Darkseid calls Doom. And Doom calls Thanos. And Thanos gets the gauntlet back. And I said, them niggas can't even handle the gauntlet. So what I'm gonna do? It's up to me.
Man, this movie don't even make no fucking sense. How the hell is Batman supposed to beat us?
Don't talk to them. Talk to me.
Yeah, all right, Batman. Then you go ahead and tell me.
Change the setting. First,
What the?
I'm gonna even the stakes. Blade, I thought you'd never ask.
And what about
Don't
me?
move.
And I'll handle you.
Nigga, this shit still ain't gonna work. The three of y'all is not dropping us.
Let's see.
Batman, you're not filming this movie by yourself.
You're right. I'm not. That's why I got them with me. So shh.
No, we're getting involved.
Don't take that to heart, Batman.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Bat, he didn't mean that, man. We having a good time, man. Come on.
Listen,
we having a good time.
No,
Don't do this, man.
you might be the cap of him, but you ain't the cap of me.
Bruce, stop.
Bro, they got everyone in this freaking movie skit thingy right here, and I'm actually living for it right now. I think I saw Static Shock in there somewhere. Yeah, I think he's behind him. Oh my god, they got literally everybody in here, and this is frying me.
Say my name, Clark. I don't know these niggas. They can be out to get me. I gotta continuously play for every one of you. Fuck them cards and fuck you, Strange.
Listen, we can't fight them by ourselves. One of them beat all of Marvel by himself, and the other one beat all of DC. You know this, and there's still a third one. Batman, you're the smartest nigga I know. Like, and you expect to beat all them with these niggas? Blade and Robin? What? So, Blade and Robin.
Superman, speak up.
No, nothing. I was just trying to tell.
Keep Blade name out your mouth. Cause I can have you in this same position.
It's fine. I'm just trying to talk to him real quick. But look at what you're causing, Batman. Look at these people. They want to be in a movie.
Batman, please. I'm still in the CW.
See?
No, Green
We had the
Arrow.
opportunity to walk out with $5 billion for the first time in movies. Why ruin that?
I got that opportunity with the Batman too.
No, you didn't.
Hey, Bats, he ain't mean that. Bats, brother, he ain't mean that. Come on now.
It's all right. Just
Oh, my
come on.
God. Hey,
Just
brother,
put that down. Come on.
Relax.
Put it down, man. Put that down. Just come on. Just
Come on, Bats, please.
Just come on this side.
Please.
Work together.
Right on, brother. Right on.
Hold up. Now, Blade don't know too much about Detective Comics. But how many Green Lanterns supposed to be on the set?
See, now, Blake, you from Marvel, so you don't really know. There really is more than one Green Lantern. That's Hal Jordan, and I'm John Stewart.
See, Blade, you from Marvel. You don't really know. There really is more than one Green Lantern. See, that's Hal Jordan, and I'm John Stewart.
What? Green Lantern ain't never been light-skinned.
What? Green Lantern ain't never been dark-skinned.
Is he just repeating what I'm saying?
Is he just repeating what I'm saying?
Oh, this a flop. Come on, dude. You can be in my movie, dude. Come on.
Bro, there's literally a show coming out. It's on HBO, I think, of the Lanterns. And they are having like the multiple Green Lanterns in the actual show. And no one really knows how it's gonna go per se. So that just cracked me up because I don't think people were excited about it, but there are people who are thinking like it's not gonna necessarily work out very well, which is why they didn't get a movie. They got a freaking TV show. So I get that.
All right. Can we get back to the movie, please?
Too many complications.
Well,
Tom,
no,
let's go.
it's actually quite
Tony, please, though, we need him.
No, you do need me a bit. Dog shit without me, actually.
Tom, yes, 18 million on
Bro, is he faking an accent right now to be like Tom Holland?
your trailer. Come on, man. You don't need them.
Don't worry, Cap. I'm here.
Who the fuck?
I know that ain't who I think it is. Anansi.
Static, it's me.
That's you?
Yes, sir.
I'm that dude.
How are you? Oh, Cap, you don't understand. You are Marvel and I am DC, but I'm the original Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man had New York, but I protected Ghana, a whole country.
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
Cap.
No way.
Cap. Strange. Soup.
I need this. Let's do this.
Anti-static Green Arrow earned 100 million during its box office run. The budget was 700 million. I don't even know if it would have made 100 million for real. I'm dead. No one wants to see that movie, bro.
Y'all got that shit on? But who the fuck?
Oh my gosh, these guys make the funniest videos. I swear to God, man. Like, they have been making skits for years and they just get better and better. Like, at some point you would think they would run out of ideas, but they just keep them coming and none of them feel like dry. They always feel like they just bring banger after banger and it just is amazing to see. So, yeah, no, solid video. I don't think that Marvel and DC would work that well together. Not for those reasons specifically, but for other reasons in particularly, and then it'd be a big budget movie if that were to happen too. So, yeah, no, there's that. Y'all ain't gonna disrespect my man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, listen, they're not. That's not a box office hit, Will. That's not a box office hit. All right. On my Plex server already. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I'll look at it, Crimson. I'll look at it. Just remind me later. All right. What is
Y'all, why y'all in my driveway?
See what happens when you try to be a fucking hero? Huh?
Now tell me how you gonna get my fucking money back?
You're right. All the effort is pointless. If you don't believe in yourself.
Are they having a flashback mid-movie? Oh, that was just it? Oh, okay. Oh. Business involved with DC and Marvel would be absolute nightmare. Oh my God, it would be. It'd be a huge freaking nightmare. My goodness. But it would be cool to see it happen, though. All I'm saying is, I don't even say Anansi. I don't even solo the whole Spider-Verse. It's no box office worthy because people ain't ready for his heat. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Again, I don't think I was saying his name right, but the propaganda, you know? Oh, he's so strong. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Anansi. Yeah, a non-flop, more like it. Oh, got his ass. Let's go. Oh my God, he got fucking burned. All right, let's go ahead and see Limbus Company. I'm sure Lurker's ears just perked up over on YouTube. Limbus Company exposed the entire gacha
Limbus
industry.
Company made one of, if not the best anniversary in gachas, which made people question what are other games even doing at this point. So Limbus is a game with a dedicated audience, to the point where this video is going to be brigaded with people you've never seen. And if you are new here from the Limbus community, say hi and please sub. So today we have to talk about what Limbus Company is doing, which is something that is very important in this scene.
Also, by the way, like them animating this right here with this freaking future Sinclair. Oh my God, it was so fucking cool. Oh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. You doing a Yap stream? Yeah, I'm doing a Yap stream today. How you doing, Sloth? Sleeper agent activated. Really tabbed out playing a game, but I like how this person used Persona music for Limbus content. I mean, it's the same thing, right? And then I looked up. Oh my God, bread. No, Jesus. Wait. Why was that the thing that perked your ears up? I'm calling an Uber to your place right now. Yes, I have a car, but I'm spending the Uber money out of spite. Sounds good. We can order a pizza, my guy, and then we can just trash Anansi in person. Now I'll let YouTube recommend me this channel in a year or two, maybe 3 or 4. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This game is rivaling Ark in player count. Wait, this game right here? Sick animation indeed. Oh, yeah. Bro is using Durante point blank. He wasn't afraid. Oh yeah, he can give a shit, dude.
Which is something that is very important in this scene, in the gacha scene. And it's kind of a wake-up call to other gacha games. A call that showed that generosity can make your game go even higher and make even more money, even if you give a lot to the players. Now before I talk about this and say my opinion, let me tell you what they're giving in this anniversary. So I will let the rewards speak for themselves. If you don't play Limbus Company, let me give you some context. A 3-star is an equivalent of an SSR or a 5-star in other games, and a season is basically a major update, which is the equivalent of a new region or a new major update or a new
Okay, also the fact that this is playing Persona music right now, for as long as it has been playing the Persona music like non-stop, this video has not been monetized. There's just no way. Which means he literally posts this video for the love of the fucking game, straight up, which I'm kind of here for.
Major story, which are called cantos here. Now, the first thing that we will talk about here is basically that all of these rewards are just login based. You don't have to do anything, you just have to log in for 2 weeks only. Now, let's talk about it. First, you will get one guaranteed random 3-star unit. Basically, you will get tickets to do some polls that guarantee you one free random 5.
Is this too loud, by the way, guys? I can turn it down a little bit. Josiah, you should just get pizza. I don't know. Peak indeed. Yeah. I still have that ticket. I'm still, well, it's the season ticket I'm holding on to right now. So I'm probably going to wait for the new units to come out and then kind of go from there. Now we good? All right, bet.
Star, it could be anything. And this is cool. This is, yeah, this is generous. This is nice. These are nice. Limited characters. You could say it's pretty generous compared to other gachas, but this is nothing. And I'm not even kidding you, this is probably the weakest reward in our list. Because next you will have the ability to pick a character from Season 1, which is basically the first major update. You would say this game probably has power creep, like any gacha, which is probably true, but it's not that high. And since you can pick any character, there are 2 important characters in Season.
I can vouch that it's not that high, because how long did I use that freaking, what is it? The bleed Faust. Oh my god, I'm spacing out on the name. But like, I used that bleed unit for so long because I had nothing else to go on that bleed team. Where that Chromer Faust unit, it carried me for so long. It carried me for so freaking long. The N-Corp, yeah, that N-Corp Faust, that carried me for way longer than it should have. And people would come in being like, you have a La Mancha Land team, and then there's N-Corp Faust. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is a goated team. What are you talking about? Well, why is Faust here? I'm like, what do you want from me? I don't have a lot of options, okay? Just don't use Faust, which is also not an option. Like, Faust is going to be on my team, or every team, for the duration of me playing this game. N-Corp Faust is dead. Yeah, no, with Albina Faust, yeah, no, that's fair. No, yeah, I probably won't use N-Corp Faust, yeah. But, it, you know, if I'm looking for a retro playback, then I will. But, like, it's been years since I had to switch that up, you know? But Albina Faust is going to go hard. Albina Faust is better in every single way, and I agree with you. Before Albina Faust was the struggle, and that was N-Corp Faust. I'm just saying, you know? That's all I'm putting out there. Had a newbie friend start during anniversary, they catch up very fast because of these rewards, and the rewards are great that you can just grab a season 1, a season 2, 3. Like they just gave you free stuff. It's awesome. Like, good game, great game even.
One that you can pick that are very powerful in this current meta, by the way. So this is another thing, but of course some people will argue these are older characters. So next you will get and I'm not even kidding you, you will get the ability to choose a character from season 2. And I'm saying choose, not gacha. Any character from season 2. And just for reference, this game is starting its 7th season. You might say, okay, we're still having old characters, although season 2 has pretty good characters. But that's not it. You get the ability to pick a character from season 3. Do you get what I'm going with this? This is crazy. Now, of course, you would say, yeah, they will not just go for season 4 and season 5 and season 6, and they will not just keep on doing that, right? Well, yes, of course. Well, what do you mean? They will make you choose any character in the game after that. It doesn't matter if it's from season 1 or season 6, which, by the way, season 6 has the best character in the game. Of course, you can't choose a character from the current update from season 7, but you can get any other character prior to this update, which is crazy.
Which is pretty
Again, you choose this character, it's not a gacha.
Which I genuinely don't think another gacha game would ever do something like that. This game is quite literally in a league of its own. And I wish more companies would adopt this mentality. But with the amount of money the other games have made, they don't need to. But it would still be nice. But Limbus, there's a reason it's got like its own little mini cult following, you know? So it's just nice to see, but we may never see it again unless someone starts another one up and kind of goes from there. But I just can't see it.
The only gacha here is the first reward. You know what's funny here? If this happened in Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves or maybe Arknight Zenfield, you know that the community is gonna go crazy. Their reaction...
No, these games, when they get any kind of free 10 pull after like a year of playing, they go, oh my God, this company's so good to us. We are so back. This is amazing. Like literally, if they get a free 10 pull of any kind, they're like, bro, this game is so generous. Like, it's kind of funny because you're like in a weird abusive relationship where you get the bare minimum. You do the 10 pull, get shit, and you go, oh, well, that's done. It's just not like a guaranteed ticket like you would in Limbus. Companies need all the money. They do. But like by being this nice, you get people coming back all the time and then you make money, you know? For Genshin, we shit on them with their annual rewards. They truly stink. And it's crazy because like if they give you even a hair more shadows, everyone's like, oh my God, wow, they're actually listening to the community here. No, you've just been abused too long by Genshin to realize that even though it's a little bit more, it's still way under what you probably deserve. And, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. And they bribe them each year to vote in the Game Awards. That, most companies do that. Especially gacha games. Them shits are all over the freaking inbox when you log in. Bro, Toxic X, expect less, get something that's mid, happy. Basically, Zachary games in general. Yeah. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, bro, autocorrect. I'm like, okay. I get the premise. I get the premise of what you're saying. Okay.
It's gonna go insane. Imagine if Wuthering Waves, or let's say Genshin Impact because it has more updates, they give you, okay, you can choose any character from 1.0. Then they tell you, you can choose any character from 2.0. Okay, Liyue characters are cool. Then you tell you, okay, you can choose any character from Inazuma. And then you can choose any character from the game. People are gonna go crazy. It doesn't matter if it's Genshin, it doesn't matter if it's Wuthering Waves.
True.
It doesn't matter if it's any other gacha, to be honest, because Limbus Company is just different. And you know how different it is? I've tried to see some videos and some of the community and what they think about these rewards. They're so happy. Yes, they're praising Limbus Company, but they're not losing their minds, which is what is going on here. I'm losing my mind out here. How are you guys thinking this is normal? It's like a normal Tuesday. Yeah, we're getting 4 characters for free and we choose them. So what does that say to us? You might argue this game is not making as much money, so they are desperate to get more players into this game. And if you look at the numbers, this anniversary made a lot of people play the game again, and probably this video will make some people even interested to try the game. But it's been 3 years since we got Limbus Company, and these developers proved over the years that they're not really that desperate. Of course they want to make money, and the amount of money that Limbus Company is making is pretty good, because if you compare how generous it is, because they're not only generous in their anniversary, of course their anniversary is going to be the best, but they're sustaining their game, sustaining the developers, and making a good amount of money. It's a gacha game in the end. But as I said, they have proven over the years that they're not that desperate and they respect your time. And they
do respect your time because they give you the skip button option when you have to go grind. They give you a bunch of resources for just logging in and just doing all that crazy stuff. Like, this game is giga respectful of your time, and that is one thing that I truly love about this game, because I don't always have a lot of time to just sit there and just, like, you know, be doing the most. So I definitely can understand that. This guy made a second Limbus video and got like 100K views in 2 hours. You know your Limbus review did good if whatever shows up in the comment section. Yeah, I mean, when the sleeper agents come out, bro, they gonna show up to support their game, man. Come hell or high water, the Limbus players will come out. They will come out. And with me trying to do my new like style of YouTube video, I want to do something like this, you know, where like I'll do like my review of the game or, you know, my take on Limbus Company and just kind of like have a talking head video where it's like, you know, like I'm sitting like this and I'm like talking or whatever. And then I'll have like the graphics and stuff like that. And then we'll just kind of go from there. Then maybe I'll have a unique take. That's what I might end up doing. Only problem with Limbus is that MDs get boring really fast. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Which is why I'm so impressed with freaking Sermonimus. Like Sermonimus, I can never say his name. That's why I always just defaulted to Sermon. But that dude is freaking always on that grind. He is always posting different Mirror Dungeon videos, like every day, if not every other day. And I'm like, dog, how have you not run out of combinations of things to do? I'm just genuinely impressed with that guy. So yeah, hat off to that guy. Other gacha game with a battle pass give you a whole release look every day for just doing the same 5 dailies, whole level. Yeah, but I have to do some stuff with those freaking logins. Like for Honkai Star Rail, since I've been trying to play that like here and there, I gotta like get on, I gotta grind, I gotta freaking do a couple different things, and then I can get off. Probably take me about roughly like, if I do it fast, like 15 minutes or something like that. But I'm just like, bro, I just want to get on, grab my Keflin, get the hell off, grab whatever the login rewards were for the day, and then just, you know, call it a day. If I want to spend more time in the game, I can, but I don't want to like miss out on some stuff. So like, I don't know. I feel like I got a bad. I have a love-hate relationship with battle passes. And when I mean love, I mean I have a like-hate relationship with battle passes. Because if I'm addicted to a game and I'm like all in and it's like my current hyperfixation, it's all I want to do. So then the battle pass is like another thing for me to get because I'm already on the game anyway. So like I'll just take the extra rewards for just like no lifing the game because it's my current hyperfixation. Now, if I don't no life the game, that's when the battle pass beats my ass because I just like I'm leaving stuff on the table. Yeah, battle passes are yeah, dailies and take like 3 minutes. Yeah, Limbus is good. Limbus is real good. I don't know. That's just me rambling.
Exactly why this video, you would find some people in the comments actually correcting me probably, or adding some context to what I'm saying, praising the game because they like the game and the developers, which is something missing in most gacha games. It's exactly why other gacha games are having so much dramas, because people don't have faith in the devs even if the game is good. It's just like that in the gacha scene, and this is why it's a wake-up call. These developers should see how if they make people happy,
bro,
and try to
really
give
like
them
that
and be
Casterus
more
character.
generous and listen to them, of course, and not follow the easy route, because this is what the developers are doing. They're following the easy route. They try to make it more predatory, and they can see that they're making a lot of money. It's working. It's a working method, and they would say that if it's not broken, just don't fix it. But they really could make their games way more popular if they just gave a little. And it's a long-term investment. They will make a lot of people play these games, have more fun, and eventually spend a lot in this game. You'll probably find people spend less, but you will have way more people playing your game, and you will make roughly the same or even more amount of money, and your game will be more popular, which will cause other things to make more money. Your merch, your figures, collabs, all of these things. And Limbus Company is a story-based game, and it's known for its storytelling, but we know that a lot of people want some gameplay, want more gameplay than what Limbus Company offers. And this is probably what is limiting Limbus Company in terms of popularity, although it's even getting bigger now. So what if a bigger game, what if another game is actually doing what Limbus Company does? Of course other games are gonna follow this blueprint, and even gacha games now are gonna even be better and probably ruin less lives. Yeah, this is true, you know? So I'm not just saying things when I call Limbus Company a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to the developers and a wake-up call to the players, and especially the players that think that other games are giving them enough. That we could all—
Is it bad that they showed enough Wuthering Waves that it made me low-key want to play Wuthering Waves? I was like, damn, that looks kind of cool. I should probably get back to that story because I really enjoyed the last story that I did for Wuthering Waves. Yeah. Okay.
all be happy with this solution. We could all make the gacha space better, more fun, because this could even make those gacha games even more popular, even more mainstream. Just like, you know, as popular as Genshin Impact is, other games could be, and even Genshin could be even more popular than that.
When it drops on Xbox, I'm confident. Dude, the 3.0 story, I thought it was all hype. I got to the point, like I grinded the game out to get to the point that everyone was talking about, and genuinely, that completely changed my mind about Wuthering Waves. Like, I enjoyed it when it first dropped, and it was okay. You know, I was like, oh, this is not bad. It's the same but different. But it felt like kind of hollow. That 3.0 story came out, and I was like, bruh, this shit goes I got like mildly emotional during the 3.0 story. And I was like, yo, this shit was beautiful storytelling. And just like the characters you actually gave a shit about. Oh my God. Yeah, like this past like year or so, they've been stepping their game up. It's been insane. Problem is gacha games aren't waking up if their money machines still working, players are still brainwashed, they won't have to do anything. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. You're very right about that. If no one's making them change, they probably won't, you know. So hype for the new characters. I have no idea who the new characters even are, but you know, I'm sure they're gonna be great. Anthony, gacha games are gacha games. What'd you expect? I don't know. More gacha. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that from what I was saying earlier, the story was amazing. Cause like, I mean, a lot of like even the story personally, I didn't love the Genshin Impact stuff, you know? And because of that, like the Genshin, I just fell off of that game, dude. I booted that up like last year and I ran around for a little bit and I was like, no, I'm good. I just can't. Just not for me anymore. Everybody wants their gacha game to be Limbus Company, and yet at the end of the day, it's always a Genshin Impact. Yeah, but like I think Wuthering Waves, in my opinion, is a better Genshin Impact. In a lot of ways, actually. So like, you know, I'll take the open world, I'll take the freaking beauty, I'll take the wonderful storytelling, and you know, they're willing to adapt and stuff like that, and like their budget on their freaking character reveal trailers was freaking crazy. So yeah. Look at Xbox video thing for while channel Discord. You know, I did see that actually. And it looks good. I don't think I was paying attention to the character because like I'm so behind on Wawa. I don't know who's new and who's old because I haven't played the game. Like I haven't gotten into the story and haven't done anything like that in like over a year. So everything's new to me. What was a more detailed version of Genshin Impact? And honestly, I'm okay with that because they do it well. Ant doesn't like Genshin because it reminded him of himself with how you lose all stamina after 5 seconds of sprinting. You know, Crimson, hurt people, you know? Damn, my light just went out. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that video showed 2 characters, which are both new. Nice. I mean, shoot, I'll probably end up watching. I mean, we're just doing some reaction chilling tonight anyway, so we'll probably throw that in the rotation. Hell yeah.
Just like other multiplayer games, for example,
Overwatch
they're
Flashbang.
more popular if you compare them to gacha games. The thing is, if these games get even more popular while being as respectful to your time as Limbus Company, this will change everything. Anyway, if you want to try a game that respects your time, you could really try Limbus Company and have fun with its fantastic story, by the way. And I'm still early on this story. If you want me to make a video about what I think about Limbus Company, you can tell me in the comments. And what do you think will happen if other companies do what Limbus Company is doing? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let us get to 30k subs. We have been stuck for a while, so let's get moving, boys. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Let's get moving, boys. Yeah, freaking go like that guy's video. Go say hi to that guy. Let me see here. Limbus Company's rate of being about 3% or 3-star identity, surprisingly pretty good, especially against Wawa and Genshin Impact. Might add 3% for every individual pool. Yeah, it's all just really generous. It's all really, really generous. So I agree. I agree. All right. We watch that. Why 90% of VTubers fail?
I've tracked 100 indie VTuber debuts to see who actually survived. The results were terrifying because 92% of them were completely inactive within 6 months. While I track these VTuber debuts, I noticed one strange pattern that almost nobody talks about. And once you see it, you start noticing it everywhere. Today,
I dietly have regret for clicking on this video already, but I'm going to be very open-minded about this. I'm just curious, and anyone could have delivered this information, but for some reason, the way it's being delivered right now, I'm like, man, I am not the demographic for a VTuber like of this kind. You know the kind of VTubers that I do like? The kind of VTubers that I do like are the VTubers that are like themselves, you know? Because you can kind of tell, like,
we're breaking down the
they're like doing a little bit extra to fit like an anime narrative. But if I'm not watching an anime, then I'm like, okay, this is kind of like, you ever just see someone trying to do anime in real life where they go, gosh, I really made a mistake earlier. Can you really just like do this thing for me? And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you saying to me? Just talk to me, my guy. There is no like camera watching you, you know, just talk to me. That's what I feel like I get with a lot of VTubers. You do it all the time. Bullshit. What the fuck? And if I do it, ironically, if I'm joking around, I see no difference. You're crazy. You've lost your mind. You're an op. But the VTubers that I do like are the people who are VTubers, but they're still just themselves, you know? And they're just like, hey, this is still me. I'm not like doing it up to pretend like I am this anime character. Like they can have like their own stories, stuff like that. That's fine. But like when they're just interacting with people, they're still just themselves. And then their VTuber model just looks pretty cool. Those are my favorite kind of VTubers. But the ones that are like overly animated, those ones kind of are not my favorite. But to each their own, they do very well. They have way bigger viewership than I will probably ever see. And they have a loving community that, you know, supports them no matter what. And again, to each their own. We just see you as DLS's 5. Shut the no, it can be vexing whenever they're just like doing the most. It's like, it's just not real, you know? Like, I'm like, there's no way that this is, or maybe it is. I don't know. That was a good roast. Shut the oh my God.
I have fatal mistakes that kills indie VTubers before they even begin, and the one simple change that could completely transform your growth. Mistake number 1 is what I call the model trap. Indie creators are treating VTubing like a pay-to-win gacha game. They believe that
we would know nothing about a gacha game here, by the way. Let's just keep that a stack, you know? We will almost need someone to tell us what a gacha game is because we've just never done that here.
if they just drop $5,000 on a high-end live 2D model with 80 different toggleable expressions, that the algorithm would magically reward them with an audience. But it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
the global
Rupture, I have no idea.
was valued at roughly $6.28 billion in 2023.
Hold up. What? What? The VTuber market was booming in 2023. Holy shit, guys. Bro, my stock was not like, I need to invest. I'm investing in the wrong places, bro. I'm investing in the wrong fucking places. That's what I'm doing wrong. I clearly am not a businessman, you know? My money can be going some different places is all I'm saying, you know? VTubers are sometimes monster streaming for like 10 to 13 hours. Those are a lot of hours. You're right, Anthony. You need to spend $2K on a VTuber avatar. And that was post-COVID, right? Making money for real. Brother, the people who were in charge of these like VTuber companies, they were printing this shit. Time to begin creating VTuber models instead of becoming one. Yeah. I can get behind on that side of the fence for sure.
And it crossed $7.2 billion by 2026.
Holy Holy shit. Yo, you know what? I'm changing career paths. You know, like this streamer stuff isn't working out. I need to quit Apple. Yeah, your people will be in charge of talking to my people. And 7.2 fucking billion. Oh my God. That billion is crazy. Oh my God. It's actually just it's a cheat code. It's a money glitch is what it is. People make VTuber models also getting generational wealth. Oh my God. Their kids are going to be fine, you know? Honestly, personality is overrated. Chase that back. You can just use the art from your YouTube thumbnail as your VTube. You know what? We can make it work. I'll just make it like it just jump up and down or something like that, you know? Just don't join a VTuber agency. Didn't like Iron Mouse get like fucked over, you know, with that kind of stuff? See, like Iron Mouse, I'm an Iron Mouse fan. Iron Mouse just like be just doing her own thing. Like she's not doing too much. She's just being herself, and she's a VTuber. Fuck with it, heavy. I just recently learned about Iron Mouse like maybe a year ago or so, because she was like my worlds got crossed with other streamers that I watch, and I was like, oh shit, Iron Mouse is great actually. But I did hear there was like some controversy with the VTuber agency that Iron Mouse was with. And because that went so bad, that agency like went under, I think. How much do the creators is seeing that money? Couldn't tell you, dog, but it's more than what I'm making. Unless it's Hololive or Phase Connect, they're draining you dry and abusing you. Iron Mouse is probably the most hated. Wait, she's the most hated VTuber? Why? Doesn't she just have like a disability, which is why she uses her VTuber in the first place, and then she just kind of like exists? Damn, see, I don't know shit about the VTuber community, dog. Her agency stole her charity earnings. That is right. That is right. I was like, how'd they fuck her over? And that was it. Being the most popular means that you have the most hate as well. That is so real and true, actually. That is so real and true. You literally can't have one without the other, which I don't think is talked about enough, you know? Because Iron Mouse beat Kai Sinet in sub count that one time. Now Kai's not massive community. Well, I mean, Kai definitely got that shit. Kai has 1 million. He got 1 million subscribers. Like he beat Iron Mouse. So like, you know, that went away. Granted, the hate would then have dissipated for the wrong reason, but yeah. Only V2 I would consider watching on that list is Peanut. Bro, Peanut is fucking funny, dude. I love watching Peanut. Let me see. People don't like her because she's popular. Yeah. Which is dumb because Iron Mouse is great. Definitely not the most hated. Who's the most hated then, Rupture? If it's not Iron Mouse, who's the most hated VTuber?
Professional models now range anywhere from $500 to $10,000 when they're custom. But VTubers don't subscribe to a PSD file. They subscribe to an entertainer and a real person behind that model. I draw and rig VTuber models for a living. I've seen creators spend thousands of dollars on
Cinder?
my own rigs before they
Cinder? Who's Cinder and Nux Taku? Why would they be some of the most hated people? Are they just like controversial VTubers? I'm sure if you're behind a VTuber model, people probably get like real confident when they know their face is not being out there, you know? Next Taku is definitely the most hated. There's a Muujin video on Cinder. Thou, should I be afraid? Nope, you put a smile. I'm definitely afraid. Okay, just kidding. Cinder was a fake friend and got exposed. Oh, Nick Taku is a political VTuber. Oh, okay. No, politics, that wins. I don't care who you are. Political VTubers, yeah, they take the cake, I'm sure. Basically, Slurgy. Okay. So far, right, he's in a different dimension. Honestly, it makes sense. Nux is a political drama. Yeah, the political drama stuff, that like, I don't care who you are, VTuber or not VTuber. If you're in politics, you are in a different hemisphere of content creation entirely. Her viewership numbers still haven't recovered. It was that bad. What did she go from? Like, what was the over under on the viewership?
even stream once. So when I tell you the model isn't the thing that determines success, I'm speaking from inside of this economy. A $10,000 rig won't save you from a zero viewer stream. Free models are completely okay. Mistake number 2.
Wait, there are free models? Free models, chat. I'm not gonna do it. But like hypothetically, if I just did one day, you know, just don't be shocked, you know? Don't look at you like that.
Using the wrong platform. 90% of indies default to Twitch because it's like the streaming platform. This mistake is so common, it's insane to me because there is such a simple fix that'll gain so much more of an audience for any VTuber. First of all, stop streaming solely on Twitch. There are better ways. Twitch has zero organic discovery for
Where else
a
are
new
you streaming?
streamer.
I need to know.
If you're sitting at 0 views in any category on Twitch, you're buried under thousands of people. YouTube, on the other hand, operates on a content algorithm.
Yeah, but the viewership, it's weird. The viewership is higher on YouTube these days in a lot of different categories for live streaming, but you need like a dedicated audience for those viewerships to go up or get lucky with that algorithm. So like multi-streaming, I think the point that she should be making here is multi-streaming is better than solo streaming to just Twitch. But to be like, nah, I don't do Twitch, F that, just go on YouTube, which I don't think she's making. I would hope not. But yeah, multi-streaming it's almost like a must in this day and age of streaming. Like if you're like, hey, I'm going to be a streamer, multi-stream. That's it. Like that wasn't a thing before, but it is now. And it's just like, as the times are moving, the barrier of entry just kind of like, I don't want to say gets higher, but kinda. So I don't know. I know who Cinder is, but I know Nux. Don't know when he became political over posting 90% reaction content and hardly making anything himself. I mean, honestly though, a lot of there's gonna be the pot calling the kettle black here. But after a while, it is like it is like lazier content to just do reaction streams, and it ends up weirdly enough being like the easy thing to do while also getting like pretty okay viewership and like good, like, you know, conversation with the community. That's not why I'm doing it right now, by the way, but like, you know, I get it. I get it. Time for us to expand into Facebook gaming. Facebook gaming is a thing. I just don't know who's doing it. YouTube economy better. YouTube economy does be doing okay though. It's not bad. It's not bad. She said organically Twitch is bad for growth. Yeah, but even organically YouTube is bad for growth too though. So like I would just spread the net out is all I'm saying, Xander. Twitch only promotes their favorites. True. They got rid of Facebook gaming. Did they really? Oh, cooked. Just kidding. Political streamers that are killing the platform, scarring advertisers promoted. Yeah, they are killing the platform in a lot of different ways. But there's a lot of things killing the platform besides that. They're just not helping. I gotta start streaming on Steam. Bro, I think I linked my Kick one time. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that again. I don't know why. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start just linking my Kick again, bro. Her average viewers used to be like 4K. Now they're around 1,900. Hey, 1,900 is nothing to sneeze at, though. I would definitely take that 1,900, though. For real, for real. Continue the video and let her explain why when we can just guess the ending. Isn't that so much more fun? Maybe that's the hidden method. Maybe it's the hidden method. Maybe it's the hidden strat no one talks about, Faust.
Not a pure live viewer hierarchy. That means YouTube directs your content to a real audience that cares. I like to use SE multi-stream and make sure to watch
Hashtag ad, chat. Hashtag ad. I know an ad when I fucking see one. I know an ad when I smell it.
Through the rest of the video because I'll explain the real methods to gain real viewers. By leveraging YouTube Shorts, you can actually push your
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
content to new screens. So I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same
Multi-streaming is a must in 2026. Even before that, but it is an absolute must. Absolute must.
time. Mistake number 3.
David!
The debut stream delusion. You see Hololive and Niji Sanji talents debut to 100,000 concurrent viewers, which is insane. So you spend 3 months creating lore videos, graphic, and a rigid schedule. But here's the harsh truth. Those massive agencies control the entire market right now.
Hold on, wait. What are we looking at here? Yep, with my professional opinion, I have no fucking clue what that means.
control the entire market right now. Data shows that just Hololive and Niji Sanji alone capture over 60% of all of VTuber viewership globally.
Yeah, that's
When
what I
an
thought I
agency
saw. Okay, yeah,
talent
yeah.
debuts, they're inheriting an audience of millions. When you
Numbers
debut,
and
you're a
shit.
complete stranger shouting into the void. Treating your first day on the internet like
Is there beef, Faust, with Nisanji? 50K followers too, and still losing followers. Millions of hours watched. Pie chart. That's a lot of hours with that pie chart. And the same as normal streaming, you just have to grind. But here's the thing, though: you have to grind, but like smarter and harder. So just going live for like 12 hours a day every single day isn't going to really net you like the biggest ROI on your effort. You would need to like do videos and posting on socials and just expand the net that way. But just going live isn't going to do it. They got into heavy controversy, as you'd expect. Oh my God. Why does everyone get into controversy when they start getting big? Or maybe you can always just say that maybe that they were always a problem, then they got big, and then the flashlight or the light that was on them just shed light on who they were as a person before they got big. Yeah, I don't know. People change, man. You got to be different. It's hard to be different, bro. Everyone's unique.
a highly anticipated corporate event is pure delusion. Your first stream shouldn't even be a debut. It should just be a stream. Trust me, because if the deck is stacked this heavily against you, you should make your own cards. Hi, I'm Waffle Bean. I'm an artist, animator, and live 2D rigger. I draw and animate everything on my channel, and I've built a community of over 6,000 of you by studying the technical mechanics of what actually.
It was a good plug. See, if you made it this point in the video, she's like, all right, plug that shit. Smart. Smart. She knows what she's talking about here. You're right. The young you back in 2016 that did some dumb and stupid shit is totally the right you right now. He's in there somewhere, I'm sure, you know? He's can't be completely gone, right? Niji is a horrible company. Their talents want to kill themselves instead of supporting them. Niji made them an enemy of the company. And the VTuber Niji treated this badly. Dork bid. God, there's so much lore here. Jesus Christ. Right, Batman theme. Totally crying and screaming right now. Yeah, that mask. I still have it around here somewhere, but I just had to put the mask down, you know? Had to put the mask down.
Makes the VTuber industry function. I make VTuber models, so I want you
this
to
looks
succeed.
so complicated,
and hey,
though.
Comment
All right, I need to quit. I'm
purple
like
heart
pausing
emojis
Andy
if
right
you've
now.
watched this far. Let's look at the next mistake. Too many indies keep their entire persona a secret up until their debut day. This is a complete misunderstanding of how indie VTubing works.
One thing too that I realize, I'm sorry that I'm pausing like a fuck ton, but like at the same time, if I don't pause, it can be like a copyright thing. I don't know, whatever. We have to have what is it? You have to pause and like what is the word that I'm looking for? You have to basically like make it something on top of it, like additive content basically. I don't know, whatever. But I'm thinking about the VTuber stuff is like I feel like when you're a VTuber, just what I've noticed, you gotta like move more, because if not, then you're just like a PNG tuber. So like I keep seeing her like, you know, doing this and then doing like this and then like, and I feel like if you're doing that, I would get so fucking tired. I would just get like, you can just like see her like just.
You can't just expect people to show up for a grand reveal if you haven't given them a reason to care about you beforehand.
Yeah, and they're just like. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I would say that's gonna be way more draining than what I'm doing, which is just sitting here not doing shit. So I think in a lot of situations, everyone's like, "Oh my god, VTubing is gonna be a lot easier." I don't know. That's a lot more movement than I do every day. That's a lot more fucking movement. So there. I give them that. I make the model game engineers, so yeah, it's complicated. Also, yeah, the whole like freaking chart that she was like going through, all that shit, dude. Oh my god, I wouldn't know what I was looking at. They may have it scripted for the model to move like that when she talks, or it's like her whole thing, or how like whenever she does move, it like follows her or tracks her. Because like you would have like more control that way of like what it's doing. And I don't think she would have like a cheap model though, right? You have to be really animated. Some casual VTubers models, they can just skip the makeup. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone's different depending on, you know, what you end up buying and stuff like that, I'm sure.
Creators who actually survive their first 6 months are the ones posting shorts, sharing behind-the-scenes rigging progress, and talking in other creators' chats months before they ever even hit the go live button. You have to build the funnel before you can turn on the water, but the final mistake is one almost every single indie VTuber makes, and fixing it is the fastest way to actually start growing and improving. Mistake number 5, putting in hobby-level effort but expecting CEO level returns.
Yo,
if you want to do this for fun, that's totally fine. But if you want to make this your job, you have to treat it like a business. Industry monetization data shows that for successful VTubers, super chats make up to 39% of their revenue on average, and memberships take up about 26%. This kind
they have to make the background for the models too. Yeah, all that back here, this like cozy setup she's got right now, like, no, that's a lot of effort. True stuff. Yeah, you could like rip off like why VTubers fail, slap on why streamers fail, and this video would still be applicable. Instead of being like, don't spend 10K on your VTuber model, it's like, don't spend 10K on a gaming setup for a live stream and a camera and stuff like that. It's like, oh, don't just do these premieres for going live. But it's just like, streamers do end up doing stuff like that. Just go on Twitch and not do it multi-streaming. Post on socials. It's all like streamer based, but like, you know, these VTubers and I'm a flesh tuber. We have so much in common, you know? We have so much in common. Or a 30K for a backpack, right, to do some vlogging. You may do like one vlog for 30K. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, this is all good stuff, but I would say it would transcend VTuber stuff.
Kind of financial support only comes from a deeply loyal and hyper-engaged community. You don't get that by just streaming randomly twice a week and refusing to edit down your own VODs. You get it by studying analytics and getting these numbers to go up. See this number right here? This is what you should be focusing on, CTR. Click-through rate is one of the biggest and simplest ways to get real viewers.
Because if you ain't getting clicks, you ain't getting views, brother.
And better pictures. And this is the real reason most of those 92 creators just disappeared. So, what did we learn? Most indie VTubers quit quickly. So if you continue to stream after 6 months, you've already made it to the top 10%.
What does that mean if I've already streamed for the last 8 years? What percentage would I still be? I gotta be in like single digits, right? I don't know. Is it just that at this point? I don't know.
Models don't create immediate success. A high-end live 2D model can't replace entertaining content, good audio, and engaging commentary. Platform strategy matters. I personally...
The top 1% in terms of survival. The fact that... The fact that you were like that, like very specific, not like level of success, but like terms of survival, that just fried me. Oh my God, that was so fucking funny. Very well put, as you wish. Very, very well put. I'd say top 8. All right. I'm a top 1% survivor, guys. Yeah, Rupture. I'm a top 1%er, bro. I'm a top 1%. Someone would even call me a masochist at this point in the game.
Use SE Multistream to stream both on Twitch and YouTube Shorts so that I can actually push content to new viewers through the algorithms that Twitch just doesn't have. Debut streams are not what makes creators grow. Agency debuts succeed because they inherit massive audiences. Indie creators start from 0, so the first stream should focus on content, not spectacle. Audience building must start even before streaming. Successful creators build awareness by posting content, sharing progress, and
Why do I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong because I don't watch this creator. Does it sound like that like her voice is going through some kind of like a filter or something like that? Maybe. Am I tripping?
Interacting with communities before their first stream ever starts. If you're serious about surviving the VTuber industry, please subscribe.
But you guys hear that? This was like an extra, it's like a whistle when she's talking. I don't know. If that's just her voice, I'm gonna feel really terrible. But like, I don't know.
And comment. Thank you so much to my patrons Meowina, Space Lightbulb, Shigoromochi, Houdini, and Uncle Six. Remember, you get a Choco VTuber model entirely free just from clicking this link.
Bruh, I would totally fucking use that bird, dog. I would use that bird. It might be a voice changer. It could be. It could be. I can like hear that extra. Probably not a filter, but probably her normal voice. I would say it may be pitched up. Otherwise, no obvious filter. Yeah, the pitch does seem like it, I feel like there's something, or she needs a pop filter. Yeah, I think there's something with the audio maybe, because like it doesn't sound crispy. You know, use the KFC bucket. Ugh, that sounds racially charged. Also, I would 100% do it. Yeah, I don't know.
Entirely free just from clicking this link. And if you support me, you can download all of the VTuber models I've ever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that there's something here. Let's go to Waffle's channel. How old was that? Wait, what the? Oh, is this a different video?
This is adorable. I bet they have
Okay. Hold up.
such fun, silly lore. They're just another streamer, right?
She literally sounds different in this video. No shot. She literally sounds different in this video.
I'm so happy for them. Their model's so
It doesn't sound like that like high-pitched whistle I was telling you earlier. This one sounds like way different pitched.
cute. Their voice is adorable.
Like it's still high-pitched, but there's no like, I don't know. There's no like pierce to it at the end of it.
So cute. Their voice is adorable. I bet they have such fun, silly lore. They're just another streamer, right? Just content. But if you ever mention them again in my comment section, I will download their personality and ruin my own life from the inside out. Just for you. Be honest. Who's your Oshi again?
Yeah, probably a new mic. It probably can be a new mic, yeah. Because that sounded more like a person. The last one didn't sound like fully like them. But that was only 10 days ago. Am I tripping? No, it's 2 weeks ago. I would argue that's the older mic. This is a 9-month-old video. I don't know, man. Whatever. I just work here, man. I just work here. She sounds crispier in the 9-month-old video than she does in the 2-week-old video. I don't know. Ninjas will be like wife. Like what? My hearing is cooked and I can't tell the difference. Wait. Here's the one.
Your live viewer hierarchy. That means YouTube directs your content to a real audience that cares.
Okay. All right, you guys got that one. And then we go back into, oh my freaking God. Will you load the page, please?
Their model's so cute. Their voice is adorable. I bet they have such fun, silly lore. They're just another streamer, right?
I feel like, tell the difference. Yeah, it's like a bit of an echo in the voice, like a robotic. Yes, it's like a robotic echo. Yes, on the other video. Yeah, and this
It's just content. But if you ever mention
like this sounds cleaner than the robotic echo on the other one down here. Yes, 100%. Okay, I mean it's not a big deal, but I was just like, yo, am I tripping? And then I think someone was questioning me, and I was like, yo, am I tripping? So this is more for me than anything else. Anthony, what are we doing? We're nothing. Actually nothing. Like I can't stress to you how nothing we are doing today. Like it is abysmal at the amount of nothing that we are doing on this day that I don't know how to really put it into words for you. So because we're doing that much nothing, I'm going to check the audio of a random VTuber that I know nothing about because I'm doing actually nothing today. Oh shit. Saw Cromer and I went, I could fix her. Yeah. Now check the Limbus wiki. Oh my fucking God. All right, let me see here. Freaking Limbus company wiki. All right, here we go here. View computer, Limbus company wiki. Welcome to the Geschaft dear. Wait, what? Are we Did Faust take over the wiki? Oh my god. This is the greatest wiki I have ever seen in my entire life. This is a collaborative community project. Anyone can take credit becoming a Faust. In order to thrive, this network depends on its Faust helping out in whatever way they can to learn, to contribute. Start here to be a part of Faust's all-knowing community, to speak to the higher-ups. There are 32,169 Fausts, 25,000 requests, 1,900 admins, and 163,000 reports. What is going on? What is going on right now? Holy shit. Disappointment of the month? What the fuck? What the? Oh my god. Ongoing task, daily Wordle. Get the Wordle in 1, due in 3 hours. Welcome back. Just okay. Grieve everything all at once. Oh my god. Own Hohenheim super hard. Prove how smart you are. That is so funny. God, this is so funny. They put a lot of effort into this. Boycott. Oh my god. Cancel new Faust pending approval. Not a real Faust. Boycott because Cromer Faust is upset that it's going to be better in every way. Hilarious. Actually hilarious. Check that out. The wiki entry has more. No, I'm good. That is funny though. That is objectively funny. Let me see here. Cool. But good video from her though. Good video. Okay. Because we have a month off of F1, I have another movie. It's F3, but same ballpark. The movie's called Faster. F3, huh? And I am so sick we got a month off of F1, bro. Like, what a... Ugh, gosh. Life is just not fun anymore because the F1's gone. Changed every mention of Faust with stupid Faust and added a bunch of funny inquiries. They must have been planning that wiki for a long time. Long time. All right, Mortal Shell, everybody. You know, I didn't even play the first one of these. It looked good though. That's a dick shot. Oh my god, tough.
To prolong its own existence. Devoid of meaning.
We just looked at it, Ian. We just looked at it. It was really funny.
That's why she made you. To tread the unfound path. This foul
Is that dual wielding? I'm in.
He's the poison in your mother's heart. You must become the cure.
Playstack presents Cold Cemetery game. Ah! It looks good though. Oh, there's stealth, kinda. That didn't do shit. What? He just has a gun? Let's pull a gat out. What the f— The new Souls-like game? Yeah. It looks good though. Looks really good. Graphically, it's beautiful. The dual wielding. I thought he was gonna kick him off. Oh, that works too. Yep, he saw that coming. That was scripted. I would have fallen off. Oh, the homeboy just jumped off the freaking map. What the hell? What the?
Who goes there? Oh, you look familiar. Can you aid me? I've been waylaid. Leave me. It's my companion, a feline. He's gone.
He took an arrow to the knee.
Will you look for him? It's an endless pursuit. I don't think I can go back to rousing commerce.
Wait, what was that? Did my boy just turn into a goat? What the hell?
If he's been harmed,
Is he licking his balls?
I don't know what I'd do. Keep an eye out, please.
What's next, Harbinger? You know, once I thought I'd find the eggs, the ova, all on my own. But few remain, and even fewer are unguarded.
Okay, big map, big map. What the heck? Yo, he got lit up by that enemy. Holy shit. Okay, Unga Bunga is always a viable strat. He has no arm. He's just a head. Oh my god. This is brutal. This looks kind of fun, guys. I didn't play the first one. Oh, that's dual wielding. Okay, first of all, that was a crazy dodge. If I can use those freaking swords like that, I am beyond sold. Jesus. Shall revive. Bro is sorry at the game. Huge bonk, bro. Huge bonk. Jesus! Hold on, wait. You got the shards. What'd you get for beating him? You got the glimpse, something shard, and glue. I wonder if these give you the weapon that he was using, maybe. IGN needs bro desperately. My dude just committed Sudoku and just walked away. Beacon found. Lens beacon, return to Morrow Keep. Okay. That's kind of like the bonfire then, right? Bonfire. Level up, change equipment. Oh, okay. Interesting banjo.
You've come far.
Yo, the gear looks awesome.
Look. You're nervous?
I tap into the stream, holy cake. Yeah, this Souls like got some cake, bro.
Go.
Whoa. That's an interesting fast travel mechanic. Oh, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Okay. I don't know where to put chat at. Yo, you just get a random slow motion sequence because why not? Okay. What in the hell? He just, wait, what? Why not? Why not just have a machine gun ready at all times? Dark Souls with guns. What the? What? That's brutal. Oh my god, that was brutal. This guy Oh! Wow. Some of these random enemies just have hands, you know? Oh my god. Oh, that looks creepy. It's something when they pull out the Dracula with the Switch. No, this game looks crazy. Did they take? I think it's dawning upon me now. Did they take the stamina meter thing from like Sekiro? Oh my god. It's Sekiro and Dark Souls had a baby. Mixed with Power World. I don't know where the guns come from, but like, yeah. Wow. That is a lot. That is a lot. Oh, this is a little baby. Why? Wait, why'd that baby just go into your arm? Bro is literally fighting the Walmart Karen final boss. What is happening right now? This is literally the Walmart Karen final boss. Mortal Shell 2. Should be your new gaming chair. Baby arm cannon. Yeah, that's crazy. Wish list now, PS5. Sir, I think you forgot to say that you're putting it on PC. Sir, I don't think you marketed this correctly because it should be on PC too. Sir, I think you messed something up. It is? Oh, okay. Okay. Hold up. Oh, I had this up earlier because I was trying to freaking find something to play and just couldn't. Let me see here. Mortal Shell 2. Boom. Okay. I'll wish list this bitch. I'll wish list it. Release date 2026. That's all they gave us. Okay. No actual stuff here. Okay, got it. Well, you are watching the trial from the PlayStation account. That is true, actually. Yeah. Games won't be releasing to PC no more. Wait, when are they going to stop releasing games from just an elaborate Steam April Fool's joke? Oh yeah, I'm already hacked, so I can probably exit out of this. Yeah, I'm already hacked. It's okay. Any hope for PC Bloodborne is pretty much dead. Bro, they're not going to release Bloodborne, bro. They're not going to do it. Let me see. Let's look at the comments real quick on here. I'll probably put this back and then probably put, yeah, whatever. Leave you guys right here. Purring cat licking his sack is crucial part in gameplay trailer. That had a lot of likes. Has to be the coolest fast travel animation I've ever seen. That was a really cool fast travel. That cake though, bro, is this your alt account, bro? Is this your alt account as you wish? This is called having confidence in your own product. 11 minutes of gameplay in a trailer shows their confidence. They are dope. Turning this game around a quest where this guy's cat was a strong narrative choice. I support. Thank you, Mortal Shell 2. Wait, this realistic gamer response to a mechanic or menacing bowling man. Yeah. They didn't announce anything about not putting games on PC. It's just heavily rumored to happen. I hope that doesn't happen. They said no more single player stuff. So, I hope that they go, just kidding, guys. LOL. Enemy designs are top notch. People are looking forward to this game, man. This is awesome. It's not getting immediately shit on. 10 hours ago, it's got about 600K views almost. Wow, that's actually like insane. That's actually like insane, guys. All right, let's watch a few more videos and then we'll call it. I am genuinely wondering about what is going on with this thing.
Whoa! Oh! Wow, great sparring session.
You know, this guy, okay, Charlie is the god of what a good hook can be for a video because it's just so nonsensical. And he knows in the first like few seconds of a video, you need a hook to keep people engaged. And he just be doing the craziest shit every single time. And it works because his videos always are just fire. And then you're just like, I don't know what's happening because he's doing all this stuff. You've bought more time and then it just like ramps off from there. The Concord likes are dead. I think with Marathon actually like not being dead and with the devs being like, yeah, we're in it for the long haul. We're here for a good time and a long time. A lot of the people who were like, oh, Marathon's the next Concord. Yeah, those died. And now a lot of people look fucking stupid right now. And I think people are really picking their shots on the next Concord, basically like Concordian timeline, because that did not work out very well for them. Yeah, Concord and Highguard did die. Like that did happen, but you know, people just want games to fail so bad these days. It's like depressing.
But your chakra was way off. You need to work on your Aikido. Study some more Steven Seagal movies, then get back to me. It'll be years before you can challenge me again. But I was impressed with your gumption. Now, it didn't take long, but we have arrived. We are at the point now where AI-generated shorts are more popular than human-made shorts. The old-fashioned flesh and blood has now been phased out of the...
I wouldn't say it's phased out, but I will say that there have been a couple of AI shorts that I did enjoy, and I was sick about it. It was like it's always a cat, and this cat was like like mad something happened at the front of someone's house, so the cat had like a rocket launcher and shot it across the street. I'm like, why? Or some cat is like a barista at a restaurant and someone got the order wrong, and then they're like yelling at the cat, and then the cat is just like, ah! It's like hitting him in the face, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? I've enjoyed a couple of them. I'm not proud of it. But I do like good old fashioned human interaction. Okay. My favorite Genshin streamer of all time. That was the old me, bro. Also, hi, how are you doing? No, I have not once heard of Concord Indie. We just want the blood of the giants to spill so they can actually start going in more pro consumer direction. Yeah, I mean, I think that is true. But like, I feel like Marathon was trying to do that, you know, and I feel like they handled all their stuff well, even with the art thing. They settled that and put them in the game. Like, you know, they're doing what they need to do. But I think people really just want it like Destiny 3, or they just hate Bungie. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that not everyone's as altruistic as I just want this to be pro consumer. It's just like people just hate things. So yeah, there's that. We have 5 hours online for World Cup tickets and missed out. That's tough, dude. God, that is tough. My condolences, bro. Destiny 3 and hate Bungie both. Fair.
The algorithm in favor of AI. According to the most recent numbers that are being published across YouTube Shorts and TikTok, the fastest growing and the content with the most views is entirely AI generated.
Oh, that's sad.
And people are willingly choosing to watch it. They're not being deceived or misled into thinking that there was an actual person on the other side. There are just some drooling imbeciles out there that refuse to activate neurons and love to just sit, clap, glazed eyes, watching AI slop. This story in particular is one that's been popping off. An AI-powered TikTok account behind Fruit Love Island series is already the fastest growing ever, gaining 3 million followers in 9 days since launching on March 13th. It has videos hitting tens of millions of views within hours and a rapidly growing fandom. I don't know if it's true or not that it's the fastest growing TikTok account ever. That could just be some phony baloney garbage that's solely there to get some eyes on it and maybe even push some more people to find this channel over there on TikTok. But it is true that in only 9 days, it has reached over 3 million followers, and almost all of their videos have in excess of 10 million views. It is huge.
Bananas.
Now, I believe a lot of it is botted. I think that's probably the main strategy these AI slop factories use, is they make some shorts and then bot the views to try and get people to organically filter in and then stick around.
You know what? So as a creator, whenever I post on TikTok, it's always been around, but it's gotten way worse now, is when you post a video, you'll get your views, and then right after you post it, it'll be like, but listen, if you give us like $20, we'll just make sure at minimum you get like 30K views. Thoughts? Every single time I post a video, they're just like, I love that energy. I love that effort. But if you gave me a couple doubloons, we can make those numbers go up. And I'm like, bro, what is this pay to win ass shit, dude? And I know people are doing that shit. Sometimes it's tempting. You're like, I'm proud of this video. It didn't get enough views. Kick them like $10, freaking quadruple the numbers you had then. And that's just for the botted views that were not botted, but like the ones they're going to push in front of people against their will that may or may not swipe away from the video anyway, but it'll count as a view. So there's that. But it's insane. Is there a supplier DMing you? No, this is on the app. This is literally on the TikTok app. Like TikTok, the app is offering me, if I give them money, they'll take my video and then they'll blast it further. So that's it. That's the whole economy now. Yes, it is not a random DMer. It's just the actual platform. You're a supplier, the middleman. Damn. What's even the point of doing that if your audience just bots? I don't think their audience are just going to be bots from what TikTok themselves are doing. Like I said before, what they're going to do is they're going to blast your video in front of people who probably wouldn't have watched it anyway. And then when they scroll, it's going to be like, cool, that was a view. All social media does that. YouTube doesn't do it. Instagram does do it. Facebook does it. Same company, Meta, makes sense. I think Twitter might do it, but TikTok has never been so, because TikTok they've done this for a little bit now, like a little bit, but they are doing it so much worse now, where the minute, I swear to God, the minute you hit post video, a number pops up about how much money you can spend to make it go further. I'm like, dog, nothing's even happened yet. Like, what are we talking about? So like TikTok is just getting really, really like bullish on it. You can do it with YouTube through Google Ads. Yeah, but that's like doing too much. But what I'm talking about is like, I hit post on my phone, thing pops up with a price tag, like immediately. I don't have to do anything extra. It's right there in your face. So like a TikTok official bot DMs you. No, it's like an overlay. So as soon as I do my video, like a drop menu just kind of like comes up over top of the video, and it gives me like 3 different like tiers of money I can do, and I can tap one of them, give them the currency, and then it'll just push the video. So there's no bot. It's an overlay of the video. Wild stuff, by the way. And I know motherfuckers are doing that.
For AI.Cinema021, this has been a home run strategy for them. Even that name makes it very clear that this is just one of their endless attempts to have an AI account pop off. It is just a throwaway name.
Very true, Sloth.
AI.Cinema021.
Very true.
It is probably like their 21st account doing this exact same fucking thing. This just happened to be the one that caught fire. But yeah, it has worked wonders for them. It's been a slam dunk. They have a whole community that's starting to prosper and bloom. They talk about Fruit Love Island like people used to talk about Skibbity Toilet.
Why did you hide your phone?
It's nothing!
Wait, who is Peachy Baby?
Give that back!
You told her you were single?
Vomit-inducing trash. And they're also using like really early AI for this, I think. They're probably using the fucking prototype that Will Smith was eating spaghetti on a few years back. They're on fucking Grok negative 1.0. Like, the lip syncing doesn't match at all. And everything about it is just super fucking cattywampus. So, like, the way that they're holding the phone there, the hand is completely wrong and backwards. But I imagine people like that as part of the charm, it being so wonky and shitty. And that's not to say that if it was a more sophisticated AI video, that'd make it better. It'd still be an entire pile of dog shit for sure.
I can explain!
He told me he was single too. Wait, what? You know what? He can keep his stupid phone. Let's just leave him. Honestly, he was the worst. Yeah, but at least something good came out of it.
What the fuck?
This is what gets shown in hell. This whole account is like the emoji.
Yo, that was a fever dream. That was a fever dream. That was a fever dream. I'm never gonna get that back. I'm never gonna get that back. Wow. Oh man. This AI shit's out of control, man. That was a lot. Like you have to know more. No, Crimson, I get it. Especially after seeing that too, man. Yeah, that was the fruits are cheating. It's just a lot. Most kinkiest fruit clip I've ever seen. This is what you get for liking those other AI videos. I'm going to hell, bro. Oh, it's over. My morning is no longer good. Yeah, a lot just happened in a short amount of time. That's crazy. And yeah, you can pay for Twitter stuff too, Xander, for sure. And they definitely will push your stuff. Absolutely. I won't even pay for the check mark on Twitter. I just can't. I can't get myself to do it. I just can't.
Emoji movie, if it was made by a glue huffing PCP addict, it's just so bad. This was the first video on the channel. Then it went into its iconic Fruit Love Island series, Season 1. I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't know how anyone finds that entertaining. Like, oh, haha, look, the fruit relationship, it fell apart. He pretended to be single when he wasn't, and now the fruit broke up with the other fruit. Holy shit. Wow, only possible through the power of AI. I can't believe it. Future, it's here.
Welcome to Fruit Love Island, where 8 single fruits are about to flirt, fight, and trust. Things get messy fast.
2.5 million likes. March 14th. It's got almost 1 million shares. What the This is great. I almost like can't believe the numbers. I almost can't believe the numbers. That can't be real, people. I can't believe those numbers are so high. No way.
Okay, this villa's insane. I'm not leaving here single. I just hope the guys are hot.
I'm here to have fun and probably break a few hearts. Bro said the quiet part out loud. I just hope the girls like nice guys.
If you're an avid watcher of Fruit Love Island, if you're an AI cinema enthusiast, you are a genuine loser. You deserve the apple juice that keeps getting poured on your head at the lunch tables. This is pathetic. Now, I know everyone's expecting it to only be children that's watching this, coloring on their construction paper with crayons and endlessly consuming this AI slop, but you'd be wrong. Granted, a lot of it, I imagine, is that where parents just refuse to raise their kids, so slap them in front of the iPad and they end up finding Fruit Love Island.
A lot of those out there, yeah.
But there is a large portion of this fan base that are adults. I cannot fathom being a grown-ass man sitting down to watch my soap opera, Fruit Love Island from AI.Cinema021. If you ever catch me watching shit like this, please just Baker Act me.
Honestly, wait, Flying Cars, Terminator War, no. This is what we have. Yeah, no one could have predicted this is the direction we end up going in life. Boomers and out-of-touch millennials love this. So, as a millennial, I agree with that. I actually unironically agree with that. So I still have my Facebook page, okay? Unironically, if I were younger and those things had subtitles, there's a chance that I would learn my English from that AI crap. Then good old GTA 5. I mean, first of all, GTA 5 learning from that is crazy. Both are arguably bad for you, but here we are. But the boomers, which I think technically is an incorrect term because Gen X is like after boomer, which is like more correct of a terminology. They do love that shit. And a lot, and what I've learned is that a lot of the people who love that shit, they are very in love with the idea that it can just do the work for them so they don't have to do it. They just want to be able to be like, AI can just do all this stuff for me and I don't have to think anymore. Just do it. And that becomes dangerous because then they come in and they go, hey, I talked to ChatGPT. This is what's wrong with all my electronics. And I'm like, that's not even the correct prompt. You're not using it freaking correctly. And if you can't use your device properly, how the hell are you going to use AI? Like AI is like at a different tier than just navigating your phone and not knowing how a text message works. So like a lot of like Gen Xers, they just try to do that to supplement the fact that they just don't want to think anymore, which is ironic because we picked ourselves up by our bootstraps, esque generation. But as time goes on, they just become these like helpless babies that just can't do anything anymore for some reason. I can go on and on about that because that generation stresses me out. But millennials, we're trying to be like hip. We're trying to be cool. We're just trying to like figure this out because we grew up as like technology was starting to kind of happen. And I think we're still very much like going with the flow with whatever does come out. And we have like such like at this point in time, dad humor, quote unquote, that like we're just kind of getting older. So it doesn't take very much to entertain us for the most part. Now, when it comes to like Gen Zs, I think the Gen Zs, and I'm not sure about Gen Alphas, but I don't think that they're like in love with the AI stuff as much as the other two generations. Because like when we were growing up, it was like slowly happening, like when I was freaking 11, 12, we had like, I think Facebook was starting to be a thing, or no, not Facebook, MySpace. MySpace was starting to be a thing. Like we didn't have social media like we have it today. So like we were just like, oh wow, this is really cool. So like it doesn't take much to like keep us impressed because we're just like so trying to like figure this thing out because we went from like nothing to something. kids that are born with this stuff and have been born since their conception, technology has just always been a thing. They have different standards than someone who grew up without like technology. Which that's my long-winded freaking take, which is why millennials and boomers are in love with stuff like that, because we're just like, wow, this is really cool. When I was a kid, we didn't have a fruit cheating on a fucking banana or whatever. Well, Kojumi said this was going to happen in Metal Gear Solid 2. Bro, I always kick around the idea, Xander. I unironically always kick around the fucking idea to do a Metal Gear Solid playthrough on stream. But because it's so fucking long, I just can't do it. I can't do it. But I always think about it, but I never want to pull the trigger on that. To even use AI to diagnose you first needs to know the possibility of false positives, and most people just blindly trust whatever. Yeah, I mean, they WebMD a headache and then they have they got cancer or something like that. Like, yeah, people were doing that before AI even came out. College forced me to join an AI seminar, and what they tell you is that if you don't know how to make the correct prompt, AI just hallucinates and shares fake information. And they will. They absolutely will. Like, there's a certain art to being able to use the AI stuff, which I hate to even call it like a certain art, but like you have to use the tool properly or else it's just not going to fucking work. And yeah, people were writing papers with it. People were just letting it do the thinking for themselves. So I don't know, man. We grew up with the internet. The younger generations are born into it. They are. It's just the cutscenes that make it long. Yeah, but like, who's sitting through those long cutscenes? You should. Metal Gear is the pinnacle of gaming taste. Who would sit through all that, though, you know? Kind of weird how people are boosting the work Discord when we only use it for text chat. Metal Gear. Yeah, I don't know. I've been kicking around the Metal Gear stuff for a minute. I really have been, but I don't know. Me? Wait, what? Oh, you guys. Oh, you said you. But like, okay, I'm thinking about like the what is it? I'm trying to say like the over under on like people in the community who would enjoy it versus the people who wouldn't enjoy it. It's like, all right, cool. I got a handful of homies who would love that shit. I love that. But then the other handful is like, bro, fuck us, right? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I think I struggle with like fence sitting, guys. Yeah, I just want to make everyone happy. And you know what they say, when you try to make everyone happy, you make no one happy, you know? Get fenced. Okay. God damn it. Yeah, I might kick that around some more. I got nothing else I want to play right now either, so like shit, I might just do it for the shigs for real. Did you guys know I think they're doing I heard, don't know if it's true or not, that they're going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake. Do what you want, F the fans. Never change, Xander. Spoken like a true wise man. I try to be, you know.
God.
Okay, the banana guy is definitely my type. Wait, I saw him first.
So, which one of you is the troublemaker?
I could be. He might not survive both of us.
Oh, this is gonna be messy.
Islanders, it's time for the first coupling ceremony. The girls will choose which guy they want to couple up with. The guy I want to couple up with is Benanito.
Now, I know what you're thinking, that people are getting wrapped up in this ironically. And you'd be very wrong. That hope would fall flat here when you actually look at the fans that are talking about it and commenting on it.
My brother in Christ, make yourself happy first. Do what you want and invite us in. Those who want to stay will. Others who want something different, probably Limbus. Yeah, you know the Limbus. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the way I look at streaming, guys, is that I am essentially hosting a party, okay? I'm like, hey guys, we got a party, let's go. We out here, let's get it, gang shit. You know? Which a lot of you probably never do that again, but that's fine. And when you're hosting a party, you just want everyone at the party to be as happy as humanly possible. And then I'm like, hey, it's my party. I'm just happy to be here. Let me try to accommodate the guests that are here. That's how I'm like always looking at streaming, and I always have. So I want to make sure everyone's having a good time, and then kind of go from there. But these days I've been looking at streaming a little bit differently, looking a little bit more nihilistically, you know, where I'm like, hey, why does any of this matter? We're all gonna die anyway. I'm over this shit, you know. So like, I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe because they did a lot of the remakes for the Metal Gear stuff, didn't they? Did a lot of remakes, didn't they? So like, it might be palatable to do like a new, like a Metal Gear redone version. I don't know. I'll kick it around some more. All these views are bots. I do not care what anyone says. How are people enjoying it? This is beyond Uncanny Valley. It is pretty weird. It's pretty freaking weird. I think the show's appeal to gooners somewhat and corrupting children. It's corrupting adults too, you know? We'll have AI creating games. We'll play it and give feedback and AI instant change. Just a guess. You are a true streamer. I try to be a true streamer, but you know. And they did a lot of remasters and remade 3. Okay. I just wasn't sure how like hard 1 and 2 would have to be to play and beat, because that would probably just be such a pain in the ass if it's like really out of date, you know? And the game's been out long enough that there's gonna be like, you know, people who can like, oh, I've played this game forever ago and just never haven't seen it in a while. So maybe I don't know, there could be a market for that. Maybe you guys might enjoy it too. I'm just been kicking it around. So I'll put that in my vault of things to get into. I did play Halo Reach recently. I was like, maybe I want to do the Halo series again, and I'm picking at that as well. Metal Gear 3 is the latest remake, and Metal Gear 4 is finally easy to set up on PC via emulator. If I can avoid emulation, I will, but I've also been kind of wanting to play a Pokemon game. I think I was getting the itch to play a Pokemon game recently, and I was like, do I want to just do an emulator for that as well? So that could be kind of fun. That could be kind of cool. But I don't know. I got a couple of things that I'm like dietly interested in, but yeah, that's about where I'm at. And I don't want to have to plug in my freaking Switch, so I like want to just do it all on the freaking thing. I heard Pokopia was actually good. Yeah, but that's like an actual like building thing. That's basically just like Animal Crossing with Pokemon, which I'm not. That's not for me. I want to like capture a Pokemon. I want to like fight with them bitches. I'm trying to go crazy, but I'm still waiting on the mainline Pokemon. Yeah, same. Try Pokemon Fusion. That game is crazy. That game is so bananas and bonkers that I don't know if it's for me, but it is a fun watch for sure. Waves/Winds. I don't think I ever knew what the title of that was. Metal Gear 1 holds up well, but I say Twin Snakes is better gameplay wise. I'm gonna probably, if I pull the trigger on this, Xander, I may grab your request on that. Remember, piracy is free. Messing with all the corporations by stealing their shit is worth millions to me. Oh my God, David. The only reason I can't watch more streams is because I need to sleep to live, or it's 4 a.m. I better head out. Hey, go to bed, dude. Go to bed, get some rest. I always appreciate you popping in here and saying what's up, my guy. I always genuinely appreciate you. The VODs will always exist. But yeah, get some rest, man. Thank you for being here. Which one do you get? Good question. I beat Pokemon Black a few years ago. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. So maybe something after that, probably. See you? Yeah, I'll see you, man. I'll see you. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
There definitely is a portion that try and make it like a, you know, steal a brain rot type thing. But there's also equal parts of watchers that genuinely just put this on because they're excited for it.
Actually, I'm not letting that happen. I pick him. You can't just steal him like that. Looks like I just did.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
The final couples are Pina Pina and Bananito. Next, we have Watermelina and Arangelo, and then Sharita and Grapenzo, and lastly, Mangella and Kiwilo.
You're looking at the future of Coca-Cola advertising, by the way, as they continue to fall deeper and deeper into the asshole of AI. And in fact, you're going to see a lot more pieces of content, and that term doesn't even really apply to this.
That was 15 years ago. Oh, no shit. If Netflix doesn't release Steel Ball Run episode 2 soon, I hope the company crashes and burns. What even is that?
You're going to be seeing a lot more of this plague sweeping through as more and more companies see just how lucrative it is. And not just companies, individuals. They're all going to latch onto this titty here and try and suckle some milk out of it. It's already happening. There's a ton of other AI Love Island videos popping up now. For example, Candy Lovers Island is what it's called. That's another one that's blowing up. They're coming up on like 200,000 followers and getting millions of views.
Oh, the next JoJo
Welcome back to Candy Love Island. Quick reminder before we start. The official account is Vasai Faz on TikTok. Stop following fake accounts. And if you want to vote, link in bio or go to candyloveland.com.
Yo, whatever happens today, I am not doing anything. I am serious. Candy trusts me.
Okay, I hear you.
Welcome to Casa Sweetie, gentlemen.
It's so shameless, it's even using the exact same AI music that AI Fruit Love Island uses. And the thing is, they can do that. You can do it too. The precedent has already been set that AI content is not copyrightable. So they don't actually own any of this. Candy Love Island, Fruit Love Island, they don't actually own any of it. They might just be the butt that's farting out all this poop, but it's not theirs. They don't actually own anything. I could right now take all of their videos and start uploading them with no alterations, and they can't take them down. They can't copyright strike it or claim it or anything.
Actually kind of crazy.
Because it's not theirs. They don't have any ownership over any of that garbage.
That's actually insane.
So that
I think that could be a way to, like, granted, you would make the issue worse before you make it better, but like you just start stealing people's videos because they're not copyrightable, and then everyone just does it. And then everyone, like, no one's really winning because everyone's taking all of the stuff. The fact that they're like, don't follow this account because this account stealing, follow this account. Like, that means that it's already becoming a problem. So, like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Copyright laws on AI is wild.
Call to action at the start of the Candy Love Island segment was really fucking beautiful. That's a certified chef's kiss moment because they're bitching about, like, fake accounts that are getting traffic now and they're not following the real one, which is Faz Asif or whatever the hell it was. He's trying so hard to get some clout to his account. This is the real official one. I'm the one that's producing this masterpiece of a series with Candy Love Island. Guys, come flock to me. What are you doing? These are all impersonators. They're fakes. They're stealing from me. They're stealing
they
my
got mass
IP,
reported?
my
No
AI
way.
Candy Love Island, which
that's hilarious.
They literally can't even steal it from you because it's not yours. It's actually a thing of beauty to see them try and put these call to actions now in there to protect their work. Again, not theirs.
Night, it's time for the recoupling. You know the deal. If you're not picked...
Oh my god, this one has almost 1 million likes. What the fuck? They're complaining about how hard it was to make these videos, how hard it was to type words and wait for AI to do all the work. Yeah, I'm sure that was so hard for them. Oh my god, dude, the AI stuff is getting out of control, man.
You're going home.
This was 18 hours ago. There's no way. These numbers are not real. 18 hours ago, and it had fucking almost 1 million likes. And it wasn't even a full day this thing was posted. No shot.
Home. I just wanted to clear the air.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get in the middle of you and Mangella. Strawberina was talking crazy about Mangella.
What did she say?
That she's dramatic, and that I handled everything better.
Wow.
I feel like you act very confident, but I can't tell if that's just your thing.
I mean, maybe at first, but with you, I'm actually a little nervous.
Here's the most recent episode. It's got already multiple millions of views. It hasn't even been a whole day yet. Comments were going ballistic, set ablaze by all the twists and turns of Fruit Love Island. People talking about how they stayed home from school to watch the newest Fruit Love Island, that kind of thing. Which, of course, I'm sure is just an exaggeration, but there are genuinely people that are really into this shit. And it just goes to show you just how far we are degrading as a...
Yeah, we're degrading pretty heavily with people going that crazy over this AI stuff. 39 minutes left. The update, Limbus Company. Yep, I'll be playing it on Friday. We'll be doing the event that just dropped recently. So enjoy when it finishes.
Species. People are willingly watching this over actual people. They want AI slop. They are craving more AI slop. So I can't even be mad at the people that make it anymore and capitalize off of these brain dead fucking fools like these zombie husk people. because they're making so much money off of it, and people are begging for more. Like, they are literally on their hands and knees asking for more AI trash. It's so fucking sad. And it didn't take long at all for it to overtake human-made content. So we've fully entered into that era now. It is the more popular content out there according to the numbers that I've been seeing. Now, of course, I guess those numbers could also be fudged. Those could be a lie as well. But you can also just look for yourself with your own peepers and see how popular all this AI content is on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. On YouTube Shorts, you can actually see what the most viewed content is, and most of it is AI from the last time I checked. TikTok, I don't know if they have that same
YouTube
ability.
is really pushing
but
AI
just
hard.
take a look at AI.cinema. Over 3 million followers in 9 days. I don't know of any other TikTok accounts that are actual human-made content that's doing numbers like that with that kind of motion. So it seems like it's probably accurate to say AI content has fully taken over Shorts platforms now, and people are welcoming it with open arms. It fucking sucks, man. That's really about it. Yeah.
The United States Patent and Trademark Office has revised and...
Wow. Yeah. Well, hope I'm lucky for opening the ring. Nurse Father Hong Lu and Albina Faust. Hey, I'm hoping I get lucky too, dog. I'm hoping I get lucky. So we'll see what happens. Godspeed to you. But yeah, it's crazy that like it's just completely taken over, man. I knew the views were going crazy on the AI stuff, but I didn't think that it was already at the point where it completely took over like human video content. That's actually insane. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Gotta find a video that talks about what happened after Fruit Love Island got banned. No, because my For You page is about to start getting messed up. The crash out was hilarious. We'll watch this last video. The Nintendo's Pokemon patent gets rejected. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Summon characters and let it fight. Oh, the Power World stuff, right? Patent examiner rejection. Tell summon sub character and let it fight in one of two modes. Patent. Right, there was a time of us saying it's affecting human-made videos. Yeah, no, it is affecting human-made videos. And I'm actually hoping that this is how I think it's gonna go. Genuinely, I saw a video on this. I kind of agree with it. AI is dumping super hard on the content sphere, and then what's gonna end up happening is, as that happens, people are gonna be craving like human interaction and like actual like human content. So I think like vlogs are gonna start just fucking crushing in the coming years, and I think that like actual like people just like talking in these videos are gonna go absolutely insane because everyone's gonna get so burnt out of AI stuff. It's gonna be out of control. So right now the pendulum's over here with all the AI stuff, and it's gonna swing back over here. That's what I think is gonna genuinely start happening, and I'm kind of here for it. What if Hong Yan can get attack weight? Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Good perspective. I'm for it too. Hell yeah. And let's just hope that it goes in that direction. But I'm feeling pretty confident about it. All right, let's see what Nintendo's doing this time, guys.
Rejected the patent previously granted to Nintendo that covers Pokemon-style combat. Welcome to Inside Games Daily, the only gaming news show brave enough to welcome an action taken by the U.S. federal government for once.
Oh,
which makes me feel bad, Bruce. I got this like gnawing feeling in the pit of my stomach. There's some monkey's paw trade-off here, or it's April 1st, who knows, but I'm sure we had to sacrifice some kind of basic human right to get this particular patent revoked, but hey, we'll take the wins where we can get them.
Jeez, I hope not. Games Fray reports all the details of the office action issued by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office last week, which rejects all claims of U.S. patent number 12,403,397 as obvious, quote.
Yeah, I like that. That's an interesting term. I've learned way more about patents because of all this, but specifically, this is Nintendo's patent on summoning a sub-character and letting it fight in one of two modes. So, yeah, very Pal World adjacent, and also we see it a lot in Pokopia, where if you summon a character on another character, they'll fight. That's one of the two modes. The other one is just kind of walking around and exploring. It's all over those games.
Yeah, and lots of other games too.
You can battle
and
in
if you
this
haven't been
game?
following this story, that probably makes no sense. So let's speed run the context behind this move. We've been reporting on this now for what, 2 years, Lawrence? Something like that?
Yeah, these things take a while, but weirdly, this is the first positive turn I think we've seen in this story. Nintendo sued Palworld developer Pocket Pair in Tokyo District Court all the way back in late 2024, claiming that game had infringed on multiple patents held by Nintendo in Japan.
So that lawsuit's actually still ongoing, but seemingly forced Pocket Pair to alter and remove features from Palworld,
which they did
back in 2025.
Yeah, but Palworld's still going, so good for them. This also prompted Nintendo to file for multiple patents in the United States throughout 2025. They kind of just went on a tear, snapping up everything they could get. And while they have yet to sue anyone in U.S. court, they were granted a wide array of patents that would seemingly empower them to do so, and that's really scary.
Everyone seems surprised at the Patent Office's readiness to grant such broad patents, given the ubiquity of those mechanics.
Oh
in
my God,
active
I did not
games
get
on
that
the
far in
market right
Palworld.
now, and also games that have existed for 40 years.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's something we kind of talked about back when they did it, is that the U.S. Patent Office are maybe not the best equipped to examine currently existing art. They really only look at submitted cases of previously existing art, and they were pretty narrow in the case of these patents.
Yeah, so here's the good news. One of the patents Nintendo managed to nab just got reviewed and rejected. That's fantastic.
Yeah, weird common sense, especially when it comes to something relating to technology or video games. So as Game Fray reports here, US PTO Director John Squires ordered an ex-parte re-examination of this patent in late 2025 to review whether the patent should have been granted in the first place.
Japanese patent attorney Ryo Arashida described the re-examination as, quote, extremely rare at the time, saying that it only happens in situations where, quote, serious misexamination
April Fools.
is
What's up,
suspected,
Absolute?
or when the, quote, patent could have a significant impact on the market.
Yeah, I tend to think that second one is the case here because, yes, if Nintendo actually could have this patent and sue whoever they wanted, that could have a significant impact on the market, but we'll talk about that in a minute. As far as this rejection is concerned, it is non-final, so this isn't in the books just yet. Nintendo has 2 months to respond to this, basically make their case about why they do deserve this patent, but they can ask for extensions. They probably will.
The rejection isn't based on examining existing games on the market, but rather combining prior art references in the forms of patent applications filed by Nintendo, Konami, and Bandai Namco.
Yes, essentially combining these previous patents means that the patent granted to Nintendo is, quote, obvious and not deserving of a patent unto itself.
That's good. From here, Nintendo will need to argue the opposite, that a person having ordinary skill in the art would not naturally combine the previous patents when developing a new game.
But they probably would. I guess we'll see. Man, we'll see what the courts decide.
I mean, it's
or with the patent office.
They're really trying to like patent literally everything about the game, which is kind of messed up with stuff like that because like it really ruins the gaming industry. I learned recently that like the first like game to use like a lock-on mechanic was The Legend of Zelda. And imagine if The Legend of Zelda patented a lock-on to an enemy mechanic and no other game could do that. Like, do you know how terrible our gaming would feel if no one was able to do it because they decided to just put a patent on that thing because it was their solution and it was a really damn good one, and now it's like, you know, everyone and their uncle is using it in video games for locking on. I mean, hell, even freaking Pokemon's doing it. So like, it's just kind of messed up that they're even trying to like phase out other games from using these mechanics at all just so they can sue to make more money. It's just real predatory ass behavior, bro. Like Nintendo as a company is just so messed up.
Not really going to courts yet. The patent itself, the one that Nintendo just got rejected, contains 26 individual claims, all of which have been invalidated by combining prior art references.
So Games Fray expects that Nintendo will try to defend at least some of those claims, even if they can't save them all. And I think
then PC FPS gamers would need something else to cry about whenever someone with a controller dog walks them. True. Also, what's up, dude? Also fucking true. I don't know how I could live without lock-on in Dark Souls. Dude, it'd be a mess. It'd be a mess and borderline impossible for some fights.
I think that's what people have been saying about Nintendo for a long time now, is that they just sort of like shotgun approach as much as they could get And then if they get rejected or if they get fought or if they get some approved, it's like, well, at least we got a few.
Yes, and Nintendo even having a few is not an admirable situation to be in. It's not necessarily that they will sue anyone, but that they could. And that would potentially lead game developers to avoid developing similar games just because of the threat of being sued. Even though tons of game developers are right now. There's many games being released at this moment that
the Nemesis system, I wish that was being
So it's a very weird situation.
That'd be kind of cool.
Nintendo hasn't done anything too overtly offensive aside from suing Pocket Pair, but even that was for a really small dollar amount, as I recall, or a yen amount, excuse me. I remember it was just like a couple 100,000 yen, which really isn't that much for Nintendo or Pocket Pair, given how successful Palworld has been. So what Nintendo's trying to do here is establish precedent and just let that kind of smother everything else around them. Which is not good, especially because of anything that needs competition, Pokemon needs it the most, because those games are not great. I mean, Pokopia is all right. Pokopia is okay. It hits some minimum standards, but holy moly, dude. Arceus
People are loving that game.
Not nothing. Shield, bad. I don't know. People give Pokemon a lot of credit. I don't necessarily afford it the same credit. So I think we do need other developers making Pokemon-style games because they could do it far better than the Pokemon Company has been.
Also, not to mention, Lawrence, Pokemon is the largest franchise by a lot in terms of monetary value. So it's one of those things where, like, man, it's just like, why does Nintendo have to be so litigious? Like we get it, dude. You have $1 trillion franchise. You maybe, like, if there are other games that make similar style Pokemon games or whatever, it's not going to cut into your franchise. It's not going to take away $1 billion of your $1 trillion. Like, it's like maybe it might affect a few customers, but probably not, to be fair. Currently, Pokemon is at the top and has been for a very, very long time in terms of franchise. So I don't think they should be worried.
Anywhere.
Now, that said, they're not going to be. Since they have all the money in the world from that franchise, they're going to use every single dollar and cent to be as litigious as possible.
Absolutely. It's kind of fascinating because I remember when Nintendo started their tear against Palworld and then started snapping up US copyright, it didn't make sense to me at the time why suddenly they were so freaked out. Now, having seen Pokopia, I get it. Palworld was very close to a lot of the things Pokopia is doing. But Bruce, to your point, Pokopia is still selling super, super well. It's even kind of prompted a resurgence of Switch 2 sales. So it's frustrating to see Nintendo go on the offensive when they don't need to, especially given that Pokemon games could stand, like I had ranted about, could stand to have a little rejuvenating competition.
Yeah.
But I think there's a deeper concern here aside from just Pokemon, and that's kind of important unto itself. But if video game companies start getting into the patent troll area, that's a huge concern, and could become a huge problem. And Nintendo of all companies,
and the creators of Palworld,
I really hope they're not the ones to kick it off. But if Nintendo successfully starts prosecuting in U.S. court, and even maybe winning money, then that would incentivize patent troll companies or like investment companies.
They do not want that.
To buy up maybe like third-tier game companies with no intention of shipping any games. All they want is to just acquire their roster, nab as many copyrights as they possibly can, and then just file loads and loads and loads of patent troll lawsuits, seeking just like very small dollar settlements and stuff like that.
Game Freak from making Pokemon.
We don't want that. We don't want that in
games.
That is a massive drain on
I
smaller
enjoy the
game companies
games.
even trying to launch games. It's a massive drain on existing game companies actually making and shipping games. Once that scummy money starts circulating around, it just kind of puts a blanket over everything that we don't want. So this is a great development, a shockingly clairvoyant and clear-eyed development. Certainly not one I expected from the U.S. federal government, and certainly not about video games. I hope this is a trend we can continue to rely upon.
Man, Lawrence, what you're describing about that patent troll stuff, there's a whole cottage industry around that in the music industry with copyright. They're constantly trolling those copyrights, looking for, like you said, small dollar amounts, and that has been, I think, for years and years. It's very bad for a very small record label.
The next one sounds good, Josiah. Have a good rest of your night, man.
Obviously fantastic for the huge music publishers that can afford to take every single bureaucratic step to try and take another $100 from a small record label or a band or whatever. And they've been doing that for years in music. We do not want that in video games. I don't know if it's already been happening or what, but I just don't Nintendo should back off. And allow me to be very conspiratorial, by the way.
Would make the fan
allow
base
me
expect better and better.
Think about that. Power World came out in 2024. I want to say beginning of 2024. Maybe Power World influenced the developers of Pokopia to make a better game, because it's like finally they came out with a Pokemon game that everyone was like, this is a good game. This is actually a really good game. Maybe, possibly the competition, which is the way the free market is supposed to work, influenced them to make a better product.
How funny would it be if Animal Crossing sued Nintendo, like Pokemon, like the two companies? They're both like using the Switch or whatever, but like those are two different teams, right? This is pretty much Animal Crossing with extra steps, right? I'm sure they could probably get a buck or two from them, right? How funny would that fucking be?
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think it was the competition and also the fact that Power World sold really, really well. So it was the first one that started punching up into Pokemon numbers while also kind of being Pokemon adjacent. So I think that's why Nintendo chose that game to be the example that you can make a Pokemon game as long as it doesn't sell over 10 million.
World,
the second it does, we're coming for your
literally
ass.
just Animal Crossing.
So,
it literally is Animal Crossing.
Nintendo's starting to behave, like
literally Animal Crossing with extra steps,
like a,
yes.
a brand-owning megacorp for a long time. At the very least, they still make decent games sometimes, so I'll give them credit for that. But yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this at all. I know that a lot of people have held umbrage against Nintendo for their legal proceedings against emulator groups and like ROM backup groups and things like that. That's not great. This is far worse.
You're absolutely right, Lawrence. Also, allow me to be really meta for a second about Inside Games. A lot of people in our comments always talk about how we report on bad news. And we're always talk about bad news. And then if you go look at our good news stories, they do terrible. Just so you know, the views are very, very low on the good news stories. This is a good news story. It really is. And so if you are like, we want Inside Games to do more good news stories, well then, better watch this video. Better tell your friends to watch the video.
Negative
Because
things
I
just
promise
get
you, when
bigger
we
views.
Title a video is
I don't
Marathon
know,
a
I don't
flop. It does whatever, 75,000 views. And then we do this and it does 30. It's kind of hard to report on good news all the time. We like it. We like doing it. But just be aware that's where our head is at, because I've seen, and plus there's been a lot of negative news stories recently too. So
Nintendo should have sued
either way, just
Farmville.
so you know how we work here.
Really?
Yeah, if it bleeds, it leads. The old axioms are still true for us news hounds. But hey, you know what? Bruce, I'm glad you brought it up. It's April Fool's Day. We decided to prank you by reporting a good story for a change. We got some more pranks in store. Let's see here. Bruce, you're going back to work for Rooster Teeth.
I can't wait.
I'm going to revert into an infant in front of your very eyes. I gotcha. We have fun here. Hey, April Fool's.
We have fun. That's
but no,
crazy.
really, we'd like to thank you
Jesus.
for watching. If you made it all the way through an actual good news story, congratulations. This is a moment of reflection, I think. We've been doing this show for, gosh, over 5 years now. That's the longest run we've ever had doing this, and it's because the parent company hasn't gotten acquired or sold or shut down or whatever, so thank you very much for enabling us to work directly for you. On that note, we'd like to extend an extra beefy thank you to the folks that support us directly through our Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, good job, guys. Let me see here. Sue Farmville for all the 45-year-old moms playing that instead of Pokemon. Yeah. Get those moms buying the Pokemon coins instead of buying the freaking Farmville coins. Oh my god. But yeah, the suing game they play is just absolutely out of control, man. It is absolutely out of freaking control. 0 out of 10, not a fan. I think it's bad for the gaming space. I think it's bad for all of it. It hurts innovation to a certain degree. I mean, granted, you can argue that because of it makes them innovate in a completely different direction. Fair. But like at the same time, if you can just use that thing to catapult you into something even better, it's like you're stunting the speed of the growth because they're trying to do that, and that's dumb. It's real dumb and stupid, and they're all freaking poopy heads. There it is. And that is the take that we are all going to get out of this. Yeah. Dumbs. Okay. So what's going to happen is we are going to call it here. This has been a nice little just chatting stream. Been a nice little just vibing stream here. I'll be back on Friday, and I will be doing the April Fool's event on Limbus for Friday. And then I don't know, we'll just keep playing it by ear. I'm gonna be working on my YouTube videos. I'm gonna be trying to like post and stuff like that, and we'll kind of go from there. Nintendo has more lawyers than game devs. I believe that. I believe that's so unbelievably true. But you know, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? They are gonna get their money. But yeah, everyone have a great day, night, evening, or wherever you guys are in the world, and I will see you cool cats on Friday. Peace.